Welcome to the next exciting live edition of
Super exciting, super live.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the EN187 Monday Night Hangout. Oh, yeah, I have the little live button there. I got a little delay on the live button. I didn't have it immediately.
That's the live lag.
Yes. Depends on what you like, Ben Stiller or Paul Heyman.
Oh, my gosh.
Welcome, everyone. Super depressing because I have to go back to work tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of bummed.
But look at it this way. You have to find a positive to this. It's a short week for you.
Go ahead and donate to my GoFundMe so I don't have to work anymore.
Yeah. me too. Except I don't have one set up, but yeah. Yeah, that would be so
medical
great.
Insurance GoFundMe so Neil doesn't have to work. Great.
No doubt. Well, yeah, you only got a 4-day work week and then you get 2 more days off. What's the weather like up there, man? Is everything still all blizzarded out and whatnot?
Oh no, dude, it's heat waving today.
Nice.
Like almost all the snow is completely melted. It actually rained pretty heavily today, so it'll probably actually melt the rest of the snow, whatever's left. So
that is awesome.
Like salt layers, do you, on the road?
Yeah. Oh yeah, salt.
Oh fuck.
Everywhere. So once I see Wednesday and Thursday, it says it's supposed to snow again. So we'll see what happens. But
so when the rain comes, does that mean it's like 35 degrees or 40 degrees or something like that? Just enough to where everything melts off, but it's still cold?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes. Like right now, it says it's 41 and raining.
Okay.
Tomorrow's going to be 39, but then Wednesday is 22, Thursday 17.
Ooh.
So usually it's kind of dangerous though, because it'll like rain crazy and then it'll freeze overnight. So you just get black ice everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Guys everywhere.
Oh,
black
yep.
guys.
Nothing but black. Nothing but black guys.
What up, Derek?
What up, man?
Yeah.
Good. Yep.
Is Pops there?
Nope.
Oh.
Did he go back up to the Great White North? Did he go back up to the Pacific Northwest?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, that was cool. You guys got to spend a lot of time together. It's badass.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Cool.
It's good to meet him on here too, man. He sounds like a killer individual.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he sounds funny.
If you don't mind me asking, if this is too personal, just tell me to shut the fuck up. But you mentioned in your video before last, I think it was that was the first time that you guys had gotten to see each other face to face in 6 years or some such.
Oh yeah, just from like in person and shit, because where he lives, that's all.
Right. Okay. And plus, what he does, he's busy all the time too.
Oh, we FaceTime every day and cheat and shit, but
yeah,
it's like just in person is all the time.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That's cool. How long was he up visiting then? Like a week or two?
Yeah, I think that week and a half, 2 weeks.
Hell yeah.
Badass. Too bad he doesn't ride motorcycles. You guys could have had epic dual vlogs.
Oh yeah.
Bang, let him ride the Gram, you ride the pit bike.
That was pretty tight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just like woke up from a school bitch nap and I'm like just like waking up still in my bed.
You're hypnagogic. I can dig it.
I know. Dude, I'm gonna be wrecked tomorrow. I've been staying up like every night playing stupid video games till like 8 a.m.
Oh my gosh, you're on a musician schedule again.
Dude,
you're on my schedule.
I'm Shrek. I stay up way too late, go upstairs, the sun's coming up. I'm like, fuck. So Bane's in the same boat though. He's gotta go back to school tomorrow, so we're both gonna be getting up at that 7 o'clock tomorrow.
Does he go on a night schedule when you do too? Like he just stays up all night and plays?
Well, he's been on vacation. Nah, I let him stay up till like 11 or maybe sometimes 12, but he's just been getting spoiled and not sleeping like he normally probably should. Back to school, bruh.
So you've just been sleeping all day and he's been left to his own devices?
Pretty much.
Well, he's old enough. Mm-hmm. Plus, with it being winter there, it's not like he's gonna, be going running around or wherever outside the house a whole far ways.
Yeah, it's just cold and shitty out, but not enough snow to like go sledding and build forts.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like garbage.
makes me feel silly every time it snows here because it's like that. But then I still show it off, and you get everybody from the north and shut the fuck up, stupid! That ain't snow. That ain't snow.
It is to me. Any snow is snow to me.
If the air is below freezing, fucking same thing as snowing to me. I'm freaked.
If I open my freezer too
Any
fast
snow?
and some ice, some ice falls out, that's snow to me, man. I hate it. Hate it.
Dang. So Derek, Tim was saying maybe he's gonna get a little PC to join the ranks.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'll have to pick you up that genital jousting.
That was fun.
You are literally a dick.
That shit was fun as shit to play, actually.
That was fun.
That's cool. Can you customize your cock?
Yeah, you totally can.
You put like fucking like doctor suits and dresses and fucking bondage shit.
I'm all about that. Yeah.
Literally get the dick in the ball.
Oh my gosh.
Draw.
I don't think I can stream it on here because we probably get wrecked for sure. Get heroed on, but I did it on Twitch. But I ended up taking the video down just because I didn't want somebody to get triggered.
That Dead Before Daylight game is fun though, man. I watched you guys play that until you turned the stream off. You were just sitting and waiting there for a long time, but there toward the end, waiting for people to come back and play and all that.
Lobby simulator.
Yeah, you went to, all right, guys, I'm going to turn the stream off. We'll see you guys next. And then that was it. You just shut it off mid-sentence. You retired.
Yeah.
I had been dozing. You know, I was just laying in bed with you guys on the big screen TV in the bedroom, watching you guys play that game. I was like, man, I think I need to go ahead and get myself a gaming PC.
Yeah, nowadays you get a good one for just $500-600 even.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's like half the price of a Mac laptop, of the lowest Mac laptop you can buy.
If you spent what you would on a desktop PC on what you'd spend on a Mac laptop, you'd have like a i7 top of the line everything.
So Tim, Dana's in the chat. Dana has a link, right? Didn't you send him a link? No.
Who?
Vroom Vroom Dana?
Vroom.
Oh no. I was confused.
Same thing, Wheelie one. I was just playing games with Arsenal a bit ago, so I don't know what he's doing. AFK. It's just that sad Monday. I think a lot of people are just sad about going back to work.
Yeah, or people maybe not realize if they've been off that it's Monday night. Lee does that all the time. He completely loses track of what day it is. That's him all the time. What day is this?
That's like me all vacation. They all just blur together.
What up, Scotty Bimble, Vegas girl? Look at everybody, all the cool people.
All the coolest.
Yeah,
coolest is the coolest. That's what you guys are.
Yeah.
We're just a bunch of dicks.
That's too many people to name over there. Yeah, Jake said, I don't know what he's doing. I think he was at Walmart or some such because he just posted a video to Super Faggot Force talking about he had been waiting like I don't know how long. He paid for an exchange on a propane cylinder, and then the dude just left him waiting by the cage where they keep all of it, and he was getting pissed. He's on edge lately, man. He's just
trying to get some of them propane and propane accessories.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
In Texas.
You were like, come on, everybody. And he was like, I can't right now. I'll be there, though. He's trying to get his propane home.
Oh, no.
He's going to do his winter grilling.
I think I'm just going to pound a bunch of NyQuil tonight and force that sleep.
Yeah, I tell you what works better than NyQuil is Benadryl.
Really? I don't think I have any of that, though.
Yeah, Benadryl. It makes you sleep, but doesn't make you feel groggy in the morning.
I feel like a train just hit you.
You get really fancy with it and get melatonin.
Yeah.
Take them off.
Can't you buy that at the health food store or whatnot?
Yeah.
Dialing Guide, the next season started, man. There's a new video out. Tim Kreitz Adventures up in your grill.
Dang, you already got the first vid of 2017.
I got it up. Yeah.
I know you got a year-end review on too. I gotta watch. That's what I'm gonna do tomorrow at work.
Yeah. I gotta get the work priorities straight.
Yeah, if I'm not completely swamped with behind shit from a week off.
Yeah. Do they have somebody to? Well, I imagine it with it being the holidays, everybody took off besides you too. So yeah, there'll probably be a backlog of stuff to take care of when you get back.
All them cases.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, your in review video turned out really good, and the new video for the first video for this year turned out good too. So what I was telling you guys earlier, I'm now having that new dynamic of now whenever I go out to ride somewhere, I have to make sure not only that the weather is nice and I have time to get where I'm going and all that, but I have to now watch the wind because our West Texas wind is so freaking, unpredictable. And sometimes I can't take the drone because we had 45-mile-an-hour gusts today. You would lose your drone. You'd never see it again.
Dang, getting them gusts.
Mm-hmm. Big time.
Go make some cardboard wings and freaking take to the sky.
Yeah. Like Icarus.
Turn into
Yeah.
nice that.
Don't fly too close to the sun.
Too close to the sun.
Do you understand the price of hubris?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Jake knows all about it. He came through here during a dust storm whenever he was coming back from California with his brother, driving a Ryder truck. I'm surprised it didn't blow over.
Oh dang, that'd be scary.
Yeah. There's this one video he has on his Instagram, and if you go and look at it, it's him and his brother sitting at a place just a few miles from my house. They're in South Midland, and they're actually at Interstate 20 and Rankin Highway, and they're just pulled over by the side, and Jake's using his phone to video, and the skies are pink brown with sand, just a huge sandstorm.
The ground looked like it was sand. He's on the concrete, right? But it looked like it was moving desert just underneath his fucking tires.
Yeah, that's what it does. If you look, in fact, I've got a video that was when we had like a sandstorm followed by a flash flood. It completely covers the roads over. I've got the video called "He Infiltrated a Military Radar Station." We go across some roads that have been completely covered up by dirt between two fields. So it can get bad out here for sure. But I like it because I don't have to worry about snow very much.
Oh yeah.
Just tornadoes.
Okay.
I think the worst snow I ever saw was in Detroit, downtown, playing a building, and the side of the parking lot and down the street, it looked like the Great Wall of China, but it was snow. It was all just pushed to the side of the fucking road. Couldn't believe it. It was like halfway up the light poles, fucking walls of snow.
Oh,
gross.
Yeah,
them big old drifts.
Yeah, and it's all black snow too because it's fucking around the road.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they plow it up there into huge embankments.
Snow dirt. Snert.
We will get a couple of snowstorms a year. I mean, it just happens. We've had one small one, and then usually about the end of January, beginning of February, somewhere around in there, in about another month, we'll get a pretty good snow. And then we'll have to deal with that. But then it'll be warm. It'll start warming up again, and we'll go into spring and summer and all that.
I'm ready. I'm ready for that warm weather.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't wait to see you and Kai doing dual vlogs on the ankle biter bikes.
I know, loving it. I got to get her bike fixed too.
That's
I think I might
awesome.
have to find some. I might have to order some carbs or something.
Carbs
for Kai's. Fucking what is it? Bandit 400.
400. Oh no, I was just talking about the Grom and the 125. The Z.
Yeah,
that would be that's.
She's all good on that, but she wants her big bike done, so I gotta fucking figure that out.
Does what's his name still have it?
Dirt Rider? No, I had him bring it over to my other buddy's house, or my friend's stepdad's like some old timer who just works on bikes and like all he does is carbs and fix bikes. He's got like 8 bikes in his fucking pole barn.
Well,
So
You shouldn't have to get new carbs. Just get carb kits, man. The carburetors themselves will last forever. You just might have to put in new springs and new.
Yeah, I picked up a dyno jet kit. Yeah. But he was saying like there's some little parts in there that aren't supposed to come out that like somebody took out and like fucked it up.
Oh, that's why.
I don't know.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. So if I can't find those parts, I'll probably have to get a whole new carb or something.
I wonder what parts, man. It's like, let's just take the jets out. It'll really squirt in there.
I don't know. But it was like it would run, but it would bog slightly. And then after Dirt Rider had it, then it wouldn't run at all. And then that's where it's at.
Golly, sounds like somebody backed out the low speed fuel mixture screws all the way and just threw them away or something.
I don't know.
It can be a lot. It can be a lot of different things, man.
I don't know enough about the I don't know, single carb ones I can do on like the 125 bit bikes. And I could probably do a dual carb, but like when there's 4 of them and you got to sync them and all that crazy, I don't know. I can't fuck with that. I'm not good enough to do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's just
fuel injection life.
It's just a fucking steel bar that you got to screw into the fucking thing.
Well, no, that's not entirely true. When you synchronize them, you have to synchronize them with the vacuum screws because you can have them both making the exact same. You can have all 4 of them making the exact same movements, but their ones will be pulling more air than the others, or they're not all exactly synchronized.
Oh yeah, that's right. Vacuum syncing with those bottles.
Yeah. So if you use like a mercury manometer, it's got these vacuum tubes that you hook up to these vacuum posts that are specifically on the carb for that. Then you go through and you adjust there's a screw you can adjust the flow, and you use the mercury is in these tubes, and when they're all even, then the carburetors are synchronized. So it's old school stuff, or it's getting to be old school.
Got to get that heavy flow.
Yeah.
A lot of the shops around here too are just like, they got all these young dudes who like don't know shit about carbs
or bikes in general.
Fuel injection. Where do I plug the computer in?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never synced the 750 carbs. Maybe that was part of the whole problem with that fucking thing.
I went to this bike thing not too long ago where this dude had a Super Blackbird sitting out with all the other bikes, and these young dudes were all like, "What's that, man? What is that, dude? It's a Honda Super Blackbird CB 1100 XX. Never seen one of that before. Is that new?" No, it's a 99 model, but of course this dude had it all tricked out. I always trip out at. I mean, I'm glad for young riders. You gotta, we need motorcycling to grow, obviously, but it trips me out to think that they don't know anything about older bikes.
Double X.
Yeah.
L.
That was the fastest production motorcycle in the world for several years.
Was it?
Yeah. Falcon says he's got a 2000 model Blackbird. Those are great motorcycles, man. Yeah. They were out of the box. They were the fastest. They were the bike that started the speed wars, was the Blackbird. And then they had the title for a few years. Actually, Kawasaki had it with the ZX11 or the original ZX10, or it might've been the ZX11. I can't remember which one. So Honda came out and said, man, screw Kawasaki. We're going to make a faster bike. They came out with the Blackbird. And then that's when Suzuki said, no, we're going to show all of you. And then in 99, that's when the Hayabusa came out.
Well, the Busa. Dropping the Busa on them. And it's never the same.
Yep. Then came the ZX12. That was Kawasaki's answer. And then the ZX14, and then the powers that be, mainly the European governments, got together and said, okay, here's the deal. You guys, the manufacturers, you're going to slow these bikes down, or we're going to do it for you. And they're like, no, we'll do it. And so that's when you started having electronic restriction to 186 miles an hour and all that kind of beeswax, because they were trying to keep the governments of the world out of their business. And that ended the speed wars. That was the end of it after that. Then it started becoming, actually, in my opinion, better, because then manufacturers started talking about and concentrating on making bikes lighter and handling better and better acceleration. You started getting, bikes like you've got today, the new lighter ZX10s and GSX R1000s and all that kind of stuff.
Too much speed.
And then a weird thing happened where nobody cared about whether the bike was fast at all anymore. And then you got real cool street bikes like one of my bikes, the FZ07. The 250s and the 300s made a huge comeback. Who would have thought that ever would have happened? I'll tell you guys, back in the 90s, if you had a Ninja 250, you were laughed at. Like you were scoffed upon, man. That was a Fajit bike back then.
And kind of like
it still is, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh boy,
I think it's one of the bikes that almost every biker has owned, though. That Honda Rebel or
yeah, I had a Honda Rebel and a Ninja 250.
Ditto.
Yep.
Double down.
Yeah.
Rite of passage.
True. Man, I had a song I was going to play for Jake, but now he's not here or he's running late or whatever. Maybe he's listening. I don't know, but I figured out this right here. FZ07 bullshit on series. Jake's gonna turn a wrench. This makes him a customizer. See?
There it is. Right there.
Yeah, there you go. Now you can cut that out. You guys will be able to pick that up on Tim Kreitz iTunes.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and put that on SoundCloud.
Dude, that'd be cool if he like that sounds like something that'd be cool to play in the background of him like with his helmet on in an elevator or something going down to a garage, like an elevator
yeah,
music.
It does have kind of that. I did that kind of that jazzy elevator music style.
I always love those jazzy bass lines, always sound tight.
Do that. Give him about 30 seconds.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's fun. I don't know if he shows up later. I guess I'll
customizing.
Play it again. Yeah.
Are you doing anything else to yours, Tim?
Yeah, I am going to do something with the rear fender for sure. I don't know if I'm going to go so far as to redo the light. The lights, as far as the turn signals, don't really bother me that much. They are a bit gangly, but I think the main thing I just want to do is get rid of that big retarded looking weird ass fender that's on the back and just do an eliminator on it and then see what it looks like. And then if I like it, I'll probably just leave it. But then if it accentuates the turn signals, I'll go with some lower profile turn signals.
Just get an integrated tail light with the blinkers in, like kind of like Jake got, but then you could just ditch all that shit. And it's just all in one little clean booty.
Yeah, it does look pretty cool like that. They're super, super bright, which is good, but that can have negative consequences as well. So
TST Industries makes pretty good integrated.
Mm-hmm.
I like their shit. They make them for a lot of bikes. I might actually pick up one for the Z1000.
Yeah. I think Corbs is in the side chat. I think he's about to buy an FZ07 too in the springtime.
That'd be good.
Corbs is dead to me when he doesn't have a bike. He's dead to me. Rip Corbs, 2017. Get married, never gonna get a bike.
Guess you were right, Corbs. Sorry.
He'll get an FZ07. He'll ride it for 6 months, and then he's going to marry his wife in the summer probably, and then by the fall she'll be knocked up, and then the following spring he'll sell it.
Got to sell bike.
Gotta get a new crib.
Yeah, need a 300Z. Haul the kid around.
We love you, Corbs. Just kidding, man.
Cash to boot.
Corbs.
Yeah. Damn, did I call it? I fucked my typing up bad time over there. Corb. JK Corb, and then the exclamation point on the next line down. I can't type.
If that ends up happening next year, Neil, go back to this video and like put a fucking overlay right there when you're saying that with the ad.
Rip, yeah, don't worry, we'll post up your bike for sale for you, Corbs.
Yep.
Never selling the bike.
Yeah, he says never selling it. Good. I admire your resolve, and thank you, Max. I'm glad you enjoyed the new video. I actually screwed up on that video, man. I was not going to release it until today, and I was messing around, and I thought, man, I'm going to go ahead and just release it. I'm going to release it tomorrow. And so I set it to release that day, and I thought, no, I can't do that because I say it's January. I recorded the video on like the 28th or the 29th, 28th, I think it was.
Oh, Tim Kreitz exposed.
Yeah, I know, right? But I say at the end of the video, I say, yeah, this January weather. I should have said this late December, early January weather, but I thought for sure I'm going to post this in January. So I thought, oh man, all right, I'm going to put it back to post Monday. But then I changed it. But you know how you have to save the change or it doesn't take on the Creator Studio, and so I screwed up and it released at 11:30 on whatever day that was. So anyway,
I enjoyed it.
Thank you. I had fun making that one. I kind of don't want to piss off the guys, because they love going, on the rides and stuff too. But sometimes I just like to go out and do a video all by myself. It's fun. I can go wherever I want. I don't have to tell anybody we're going to turn here, we're going to turn there, or you know what I'm saying? I just like to go out those places by myself sometimes. So
some of those nice quiet rides.
Mm-hmm. We got to get Britt a bike though, man. He doesn't even have a motorcycle right now.
Your thoughts in the road.
Yeah. It's sort of a Zen experience.
Yeah, just a little getaway machine.
Mm-hmm. For sure. So I'm just thankful I can ride in the winter.
Must be nice.
Not to gloat, boys.
Well, I think all you guys can ride except me, right?
Mm-hmm. Although you guys do get some kind of a harsh little treatment on the dead of winter there in Tennessee, Billy. Oh. Get that cold stuff going. Yeah.
What's that weather there like right there now, Derek? You got some 70 degrees.
We're nothing special right now. We're still we've been actually the past week we've had like 4 days of fucking like rain and shit. So we've been getting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and on our clear days we've been in the 50s, like low 50s here. So we've been getting some chilly weather. Probably not obviously like in your stats, and we could ride if you really wanted to, and get cold and bundle up. But yeah, it's been chilled out here.
Sometimes I enjoy those colder rides. Usually I like it the best in the fall time when it's cooling off a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Minus the leaves all over.
That is really the best time to ride here is a fall. We have like 2 weeks of fall weather, and you want to ride absolutely as much as you can during that. That video that I did of us going down to the Davis Mountains and going to that town that was destroyed by the tornado, that was done during the peak of our fall weather. I just wish it was like that all year around.
Ghost.
Yeah. What up, man? How you guys doing?
Ghost Ninja.
Change the settings here. You guys are all in 7.1 here.
What?
I had this
full surround.
I had the headset on full surround. It sounded weird.
And you're trying to get some of them MLG ear ropes.
Ghost Ninja.
I was like, what is going on?
You can hear that corner queef in HD.
In the HD DVD.
Stare
4K.
into the hypnotic eye.
I can smell it.
Do you like those? Do you like those 7.1 headphones? Do you think they work for like games and shit?
I noticed the biggest difference in like Battlefield and stuff. It definitely makes a huge difference.
What kind of ones did you get?
They're just the G930s, but they have 7.1. The Logitech G930s. They're like $90, $100.
Oh yeah, because I had those Turtle Beach ones that were like that, and I always loved them. If you try the Turtle Beach ones, they have these 7.1 surround sound ear force boxes or something, and they actually sound really fucking good. Like everything sounds, you could pinpoint the sounds even better than if you had like studio monitors in front of you.
Yeah, they're well, definitely, yeah, because it's like right over here, and they're really good at what do you call it, noise canceling. Like you don't hear anything else.
Do you need like a special connector for those, or do they just use like USB or?
Well, it's just a USB and they're wireless.
Oh, gotcha.
The ones I'm talking about have that SPDIF one or whatever that fucking connection's called, the red laser on it.
Oh yeah.
Fiber optic?
Yeah, it's the SP. Yeah, I don't know the acronym.
Yeah.
It's got that little deal.
The fiber optic headphones.
Yeah, that's.
I was gonna say. I wondered how they got the 7.1 signal to them because you couldn't use a regular jack.
Yeah, they just use a USB. I mean, I don't know, but they work.
USB work. Hell yeah.
Yeah, look up Ear Force DSS, and it's that box I'm talking about.
Yeah, those go for like $149 from Staple.
That's what you're using, Derek? The Ear Force?
Well, I have the Ear Force box with PX21s connected to them. But I just have that on the PS4. I've had those for like 2 years. They're really reliable. They're really nice.
Yeah, the only thing with
I bought those headphones on a vlog in 2013 on the DR200, and I'm still using them.
Hell yeah.
Ear Force Recon?
No, PX21. Those are the headphones I use, and I use the Ear Force DSS box. It's this little box that goes connected, and that's where you're getting that like boosted, extra clear 7.1 signal, and it's totally like really fucking good, and I really love it.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm looking at them right now. I see what you're talking about now. Max, the coolest bike I've ever ridden is my ZRX 1200R. That's why I've kept it for over a decade. I love that motorcycle.
Over a decade.
Yeah.
On eBay selling that DSS 7.1 box for $17.99 right now on eBay.
Ooh.
Damn.
Dollar deals.
And you'll get the headphones I was talking about. I got them $80 in 2013. So that means you can find them probably on a sale on eBay for like $30. So altogether, $40-$50, you have a fire ass sound setup.
Yep.
Yeah. Dude, that's pretty badass right there. Yeah. Let me check and see what's happening with those on the old Amazon Prime.
Oh, man, I live on eBay and Amazon. I can find so many steals and shit.
I've kind of steered away from eBay just because it's, a lot of scams and shit have happened to me, or not to me, but I know people. So I'm only mostly on Prime.
Those people must have never looked at people's feedback ratings or went by that chance. I don't buy off anybody that doesn't have at least, I would say, 100 feedback scores, and they're at under 99%. I don't even fuck with them.
Yeah, no.
Unless I really am desperate to get what the fuck they're selling. But either
you can look over and see that gold seal too. If you look for that, that's what I look for. That gold seal. You're like fucking.
Oh hell yeah!
What's a gold seal?
Well, a good
top rated plus seller.
So I've never had any problems with eBay.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, I will. Go ahead, Billy.
No, I just said I've been fucked there. Yeah.
But what happened to you?
Well, you don't get what you pay for. You get a fucking counterfeit that claims to be fucking real, and that's it's my mistake. It was my fault.
That happened to you on your eBay?
Yeah, because I didn't look at the seller, but after I got it, I went back and looked, and they were shit rating. Like 65%.
That happened to me on Prime. I found some Icon leather gloves for $25, and they said they were like discounted or whatever. And then after I got them, I looked at them like these feel like shit. They felt cheap. And then I looked at the tag, and the tag was kind of off. And I looked at all my gloves, and none of them, like all the Icon gloves, like everything fits perfectly. And so it was kind of off. And then I looked online, and they called them paintball gloves. I was like, son of a bitch.
Oh, dang. You looked at the tag, it said, I can.
Yeah, no, they said Icon. They legit said Icon. But, with Amazon, you're just like, this is not what I ordered, and then they just send UPS out and they send them back to you, or they take them back.
That's like those guys that I see these guitars in pawn shops, especially in pawn shops all the time, because I always go to pawn shops to look for guitars a lot of time. And I see the same guitar all the time in other shops, and they're called something with the Fender font and logo, and they're called Starcasters. But when you look at it from across the room, it looks like a fucking legit Stratocaster, which is a fucking legit ass guitar, and that's a perfect example of that. It's just like a conniving visual fucking fucketry that makes you think it's something, and you have to just read the fine print on everything and shit.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know Icon made paintball gear. I never. That's what someone said. I used to paintball a lot. I've never seen Icon.
They don't.
I've seen Dye and a few other brands, but I've never seen Icon. But I mean, either way, they were made to look like motorcycle gloves. And they like if you went down on them, nope.
Rip.
Are you talking about those tactical gloves and shit?
Cheese graters.
Hard
no, they were just black leather gloves. Like I had a pair before, like legit versions. But they're kind of pricey. So when I saw them on fucking $25 on Prime. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, you know, Captain Man's helmet, right? They sell those all over eBay. And since Captain America is an icon, they tag it icon, IICON. So when you look at an icon helmet, the fucking Captain Man helmet pops up all over the place.
Everybody who's asking in the side chat, this is an AKG C414, and it is old. I've had this microphone since about 1989. And they were expensive then. I don't know how much they are now, but yeah, I got this from a recording studio from a record label I worked at for about 8 years.
You got that gold mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like, this is something fun you can do on eBay. The circus freaks do all the time. Search oddity or bizarre. Oh my god. People are selling their tongues and shit. You can get pig hearts and in a jar and two-headed pigs and all kinds of cool stuff.
Nice.
What, you don't like stuff like that? Cool.
I do. Yeah.
I put my teeth on eBay. Every time.
Well, I'll let you guys in on a little secret about ordering things from Amazon Prime or Amazon in general, but especially Amazon Prime. Okay, so let's say there's something you think you want, or maybe it's a little expensive. You're not sure if you want to buy it yet. Go ahead and put it on your lists. You know how on Amazon you can make lists?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make yourself a list for it, whatever, and put it in there. And then when you are, what they will do is, I've got inside information on this. They will go ahead and send it to the nearest distribution center, even though you have not bought it or ordered it yet, just because it's on your list. Then if you order it through Amazon Prime, bang, you'll have it the next day. That's how they do it. Yeah.
That's how they get you.
I got a little inside information on that is one of the reasons that Amazon Prime works so well. They look at the stuff that you are looking at, and they look at the stuff that you keep in your lists, and they keep that stuff at distribution centers that are closest to you. And that's one of the ways that they get them to you so quickly.
Huh.
Pretty amazing.
With them
That drone idea, the fucking drone coming to your house and shit, I don't see that working, man. Because like the commercial, they just dumped it in the field next to the guy's house.
Like, you just find packages fucking all over. Drone crash, fucking. It doesn't seem like drones are reliable enough to actually do that yet.
There's a couple of people in the side chat said I already explained this. Sorry. Did we have this conversation already? I'm old. My bad.
Tim, tell them Tim stories.
I'm becoming one of those old men that tells you the same exciting stories over and over again, like it's the first time you've ever heard it.
Oh, that's my visit with my grandpa every time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I tell you about. I know.
Yeah.
You just let him go.
When he's gone, though, you're gonna wish you had him around to tell you the stories again. Yeah. That's one thing. I miss my grandpa. I don't even want to talk about it.
I always sit
much.
through them like they're the first time I heard him though. Every time, so it works out.
I do that to my kids. They're like, "You already told us." I'm like, "Shut up and listen."
Take these life lessons.
Yeah.
Little did you know, he's just trying to beat it into your head so you can pass the story on after he's gone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I took it, like my grandfather told me, that's like for the last 9 times I saw him, he told me, I wrote 53 books. I was like, yeah, I know. And he'd go to start showing me the same fucking books. But it kind of got entertaining there for a minute because he got uncontrollable flatulence.
That's where you get your blood farts from.
Yeah, at least I had, a little bit of entertainment while I was through the
yeah. Call entertainment. All right.
Uncontrollable. I think Bane has that.
My grandmother would start laughing, dude. So. No.
That's funny.
I think Bane has that uncontrollable flatulence.
If there's anything that Tim in his 40s can impart to everyone listening and watching, is that if you have your grandparents and your parents, by the way, because I don't have my mom anymore either, just make sure you cherish every moment you can with them, because when they're gone, it's a very unique loss. It's unlike, especially a parent. Grandparents are, a special loss. When you lose an actual parent, that's a kind of I don't know. It's a unique.
It's still painful.
It's painful.
I I remember someone mentioned grandma got the walking farts. I totally remember my grandma when she was alive. She passed a few like 10 years ago now. But I remember being in the store. She just like let them rip, man, and just keep walking. Then you're like, grandma, and she'd be like, what? Like nothing happened. Like
dang, get them walking machine gun farts.
Yeah, I mean that's what I don't know. I didn't express it, or like Alzheimer's and that flatulence like that is like a crazy combination because like they'll just go about their business like if they were in the middle of a sentence, start ripping a fart, finish the sentence without fucking skipping a beat,
and then be like, "What's that smell?" They don't even remember farting their own fart.
Look at you like, why'd you do that?
Yeah,
I had to go do a video one time. I got hired to do a video for this little town for their Chamber of Commerce. And I had to interview this judge. Actually, I was not the producer. I was just the director and the videographer. And this other lady that I worked with at the time, she was the interviewer and the producer of the video. And she's asking him all these questions. And I've got him all mic'd up with a lapel mic. And I've got a couple of cameras on him and everything's all lit. And he sits down and she says, now, Miss, Judge so-and-so, he was county judge, blah, 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 this and blah, blah, that. And he went to answer the phone and he said, well, ma'am, I'll tell you, it's like this, blah, blah. And he just went on like nothing happened. He cut the giantest, and I have it somewhere on video. I'm going to have to dig through some old drives and find it because it is the most hilarious thing you've ever seen in your life.
Dang, bring back them fart vids.
He went on like that. There was nothing to it. He just ignored it. And I was like, he realizes the cameras were rolling on there, right? It's funny.
Nothing like farting. I like to fart when I'm on my bike, and then I like to stand up a little bit, like a little speed boost.
Best feeling ever.
A little rooster tail.
Yeah, I call that the afterburner.
Except when it's cold. Except when it's cold out, because then you're like, is that wet or is that just cold? Like, what is that?
So yeah, a little extra chili back there.
Yeah,
trouser chili.
You don't know if it's trouser chili or just cold.
Yeah.
I bet anything, if your ass is at the right level and you are so far in front of a person with a sunroof and you let one go, if it can just make it.
They smell it, yeah.
Just an extra stank on it.
Hell yeah, I like Ted Nugent, zilch. What kind of a question is that? Everybody likes Ted Nugent, except for, well, never mind.
America. He almost went
America! Sorry.
If you follow Ted Nugent on Facebook, it is a lot of entertainment. It's
yeah, you need to watch his live stream, like when he goes live.
Exactly.
Like he'll just be in his practice studio with a Les Paul, just wailing in his house, just like every other faggot you see on Facebook who thinks he knows how to play guitar. Except Ted, I love that guy, man.
Or like he's out in his yard in the woods and he's like, "Look, I killed this deer."
Yeah.
Fucking use the stick. I was just minding my own business. There's a little baby deer. I killed it right here. Look.
So awesome.
Yeah. So this morning I woke up at 5:30 and got all ready. It was fucking cold out. I look at the weather. I'm like, might sprinkle on me, whatever. Fuck it. I'll ride to work. I pull into my work parking lot and there's 3 cars there. And I'm like, huh. Interesting. So I go, and the gates are kind of closed, and I walk up to the signs, and I'm like, oh, motherfucker. We had one more day off today.
You tried to go to work a day early. Nobody ever did that. A day
early. It was fucking cold. My knees are sore. When it's super. I don't want to say it's cold, but it was cold where your knees hurt from the wind hitting them. And I was like, fuck.
Yeah. Well, you are the only person in the history of mankind to ever do that. So
yeah.
Here's to you.
I mean, I got to ride and stuff, but I was just like, fucking A, man. I got up so early.
Well, the great part.
And then I got to do it again tomorrow.
Yeah, but you're already out. Then you can just go and ride all day. See, that's what I would have done. Yeah. Go get some coffee from some reputable coffee vendor within your proximate area, and then get all charged up and ride all day.
So yeah, but end of vacation. back to going to bed like a normal person.
I know. I was just lamenting about that earlier. The depression is real.
Yeah, not Starbucks, you guys. I mean, like a reputable place. That's why I said reputable, like a mom and pop coffee shop. That's where you get the best coffees. Support your local businesses in your communities.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Boys,
Starbucks.
I just discovered fucking contractor fraud. I had a big old shelf fall and shit, right? Oh shit, my camera's not coming on, is it?
No, it is not.
Oh well, fuck. Anyway,
it's like you're sitting in the dark.
Yeah, I'll just tell you.
It was on, but he just had something over it.
I had a big shelf fall, right? And they fucking use these dummy nails, man. They're just nails, but they've got a Phillips head on them.
What? Not screws?
They're drywall. Those drywall nails that should be holding the shelf into the drywall, right? And it fell yesterday. I was like, what the fuck? And
I thought they used screws for drywall.
So they're supposed to be screws, but it's just a fucking nail with a fucking flat head.
Interesting.
I can see how they can save some time, but who the fuck makes a nail with a flathead on it? There's got to be.
Well, let's Google that.
Google that.
Flathead.
Nail with a flathead.
Oh, make sure your safety's on, boys.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
What are you slurping on over there?
Slurping on that whiskey and Coke, son.
All right, there it is. Look here. Look, that's a nail, right? Going through the drywall thing, right? Look, boom. It's got
wow.
Got a fucking flathead on it.
That's that's what.
Does it have? Did it have like one of those plastic encasings with the little screw indentations on it?
But you're supposed to use a screw through those.
Yeah, because
I don't know.
Oh, I see. The ones that expand.
Yeah, it's a drywall thing, but there's no.
Well, why would you screw anything into drywall anyways? It should go into the studs.
Yeah, that's what she said.
What are you talking about? We talking about
Who's not talking about drywall?
Pictures and shit anyway. Tennessee.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you somebody was like, hey man, let's just carve a fucking flathead through all these nails this winter, and then we can finish houses in like 2 days.
What year was your house built, Billy?
12 years ago, I think.
Oh, wow, that's a pretty new house. Do you own it or do you rent it?
I rent this bitch, man.
Oh, okay. It's
a double wide trailer on a cinder block foundation. I'm not gonna buy something like that. We're riding time.
No.
You're waiting on your opportunity to skip out of there and get back to Florida.
No.
Yeah, that's another thing.
You're ready to go. Ready to get back to the sunny vales of Florida. I don't blame you. I've got to get out there and just annoy the crap out of Josh for about a week. I just got to go, man. I'm just going to put my bike. I'm going to take everything out of the band trailer, put my bike in it, hook it up to my truck, and just head for Florida. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be like, Josh, you got an extra bedroom now, right? Well, here I am, buddy.
If anything, just fucking hitch up a hammock in the garage or some shit.
Yeah. Or I could sleep in the trailer. It's Florida. It don't matter.
Yup. That was my favorite thing when I was a kid, man, sleeping on one of those old fucking weaved hammocks on the back porch of my fucking grandparents' place, dude.
Oh, yeah. I used to love doing that.
Perfect.
Yep. Hammock days.
It was one of those things where you learn. It was like, oh, you hear the river. You hear the river going by. It's awesome. And then you grow up and your grandfather says, I can't believe you never seen that crocodile out there while you're sleeping.
No.
I'm always so surprised at how cheap houses are everywhere else.
It used to be that way here. It's not, since we started having really, really huge oil booms, it's not that way anymore. But my wife and I, this is how cheap real estate used to be. My wife and I bought this house when we were in our 20s, right after we got married in 1996. We bought this house for about $41 a square foot, $42 a square foot. Now they're taxing it at like $90 a square foot or something like that. But still, man, you're not even going to get a house for $90 a square foot here now because of the oil industry. I'm glad I bought when I did. It's mine.
I was up in San Bernardino. My sister is up there. She was telling me about some of the houses are like 130 grand. I'm like, holy shit, that's so cheap.
It is.
Dang, that's like Michigan price right there.
Yeah. I bought my house for I bought this house for $62,000, and it's in an excellent neighborhood, man.
Nice. My house came with a free sinkhole. Eat that.
For free. And it costs you nothing.
Rip.
Got that sinkhole action going. How long have you lived in that house, Neil? You used to, when you first started making YouTube videos, you didn't live in that house. You lived in another house.
Yeah.
Because, I just remember that you filming on a real blizzardy, snowy night one night, filming out your front window of that house at some kind of a big cop situation that was going on across the street.
Oh, yeah. There's one of those. Yeah, I used to rent a house that was kind of in the hood.
Okay.
I've lived at multiple houses. I rented apartments and finally bought a house probably 2-3 years ago. 3.
Smartest thing you ever did, man.
Oh yeah.
They're not making any more land. Buy as much of it as you can afford to.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll probably end up moving in a couple of years. I want to finish. This one has an upstairs that can be finished, and then the basement, like add a bathroom, and there's all the plumbing and stuff for it. So if I do that, it'll get a lot more
value
out of it, and then go get something with a 2-stall fucking attached garage at least. That's all I want is a garage. I can work on the bikes in the wintertime and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I bet that little sort of, I guess it's a garage, like a garage building.
Like shed thing, yeah.
Yeah, that shed. But it's like but it has no insulation in it. Like it's like 2x4s and
oh yeah. I had
plywood.
some dude build it when I got the house because I was like, where am I gonna put the bikes? And then that's when the city came through. It was like, you can't build in fucking sinkhole. But because it's under the size, it's like a 12x12. It's under the size that you need a permit for. He's like, well, I can't stop you. So, oh fuck. That's when I found out about all that shit. And then I was pissed as fuck. Like, why didn't they tell me that when I bought the house?
Mm-hmm.
Seems like it should be some fucking lawsuits.
Yeah, a friend of mine built a boat port on the side of his house, and the city came by and was like, "Hey, where'd you get that boat port?" And he's like, "I built it." And they said, "Yeah, you can't build that close to somebody else's property line. How much did you spend on that?" I don't know. He spent several $1,000s on it. It was a really nice boat port. He said, "Yeah, we're going to need you to just go ahead and tear that whole thing down." He was like, "What?"
Oh, rip.
Yep. They made him tear it down.
Something just smelled fucking here, man.
Dang. What's up, Dank Wooly?
What's crack-a-lacking?
Yeah. Like you're crack-a-lacking on some cracker jacking. You got a snack going?
Yeah, I got some shrimp and noodles. I was making dinner right quick.
Nice.
Dang, some shrimp.
She didn't cook tonight. What's up with everybody? What y'all doing?
Just talking about land.
Yeah, it's a laid-back night.
Yep.
I feel you. Trying to recover. Get back to the workforce.
Yeah, get back on the grind.
Tomorrow, depressing.
Right?
Year, new me.
I'm gonna go make another whiskey. I'll be right back.
Lucky.
Trio.
Delish.
I finally threw out all that aged vodka experiment shit.
Aged vodka?
Yeah, your little experiment. I remember that.
Well, yeah, I said fuck it. Well, I asked my wife to pick up 2 big ass fucking bottles of white liquor, and I didn't specify. So she brought home vodka, and I was wanting to put it in a gallon drum, right? In a gallon oak drum. So I said, oh fuck, I was expecting it to be like Everclear, but I just said fuck it. Let's see what happens. And it was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Smelled like rotten potatoes, really. Like that you found in an old campfire.
Sounds classy.
You think it was stronger?
No, it actually makes it weaker. It'll leach out the alcohol out of the wood. They call it the angel share. So that's why you put like raw whiskey, like moonshine, in there, and then it's like 100 and something proof, and then after about a year, it'll be about 80 proof, and like great whiskey.
So it makes the undrinkable stuff drinkable, pretty much.
Yeah, that's how whiskey gets its color. It's just a burnt out inside of a barrel.
Wow, so it's kind of dirty.
Aged.
No more, you know.
No, the charcoal actually purifies it. Pretty nifty.
I don't know.
My buddy works at a brewery, so they get all the leftover whiskey barrels and shit.
Make beer out of it.
Yeah. So they age the beer in it for like bourbon barrel shit, you know. But sometimes there's like whiskey left in there, and it's like the uncut, like straight up shit. And he's got a bunch of it like in beer bottles because they'll drain it out into the bottles. And he's like, just take a sip of this, dude. Shit is like insane proof, like blow your mind. Just take a little sip.
Flame farts.
Yeah. Flame lips.
Yeah, there's a bunch of that shit going on around here now since they legalized like moonshine making. There's distilleries going up all over the place still. I mean, there's 2 new ones this year in 2016. And you just smell it. You just smell that pre-processed fucking beer mash in the air.
Every time I go to the lot, on the weekend, we like right next to the Nature's Own bread factory, so that's all we smell all day is fucking fresh bread. It smells so good.
Hell yeah, fresh bread.
Yeah, buddy. I'd probably choose the beer over that though.
No, man. Fucking fermenting beer does not smell good.
I don't know. Bread just doesn't put me in my zone.
Like take that bread, put it in some water, and let it set out for a month, and that's what the smell of fresh beer is. I mean, it's like, or before it's processed and aged, or as it's aging anyway, for moonshine, for distilling purposes. They call it the same thing, beer. I'm not talking about like Budweiser. I'm talking about throw up.
Throw up?
Formaldehyde.
Nasty, dude. And the fermenters, like if you ever see like a good whiskey blend fermenting in a big vat fermenter, it's disgusting. It stinks.
Stanky.
They do.
Corbs, what's up? I see you.
Fermentation.
Take that icon down since you don't bite you anymore. Rip.
Oh no way, Corbs.
No, he's too cool. He just came to be quiet.
He's alive. He came in to stare at us.
Oh, he's out. The mic doesn't work.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice excuse, bro. Get good. Just kidding.
Get a headset from your. Well, I think he said he didn't have any headphones either.
Dink mushroom over you, do.
Hey, Chief J, I'm going to try to make it to that barbecue. I'm just reading the messages. Every time I got some shit going on, it's in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
I like that new art.
Thanks, man. It took me about fucking a whole day on the Illustrator, and I still really don't like it, but it's all right. I'm like designingly challenged, I guess. I can't make shit.
Like it would even make a good vinyl, an easy print vinyl. Pretty easy.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the main thing. After I made the logo for like the longest, I was trying to figure out how to like make it a picture or I don't know, a PDF rather than something that you zoom in and it makes it all pixelated.
So you gotta vectorize it.
Yeah, I fucking hate that.
I'm having fun with that vector though. All the different things you can do.
Oh yeah, it's sweet. Once you get it down, you're fucking golden. Then anything you make can be at unlimited size.
I mean, it's weird. Like if you make an edit for a video and it takes you all day, that's one thing because people watch it. But like when you spend all day on a picture, it's like I don't think anybody's really gonna put that much appreciation into a picture.
No, it never does.
No.
Like I was say my first intro I fucking made. I took it into After Effects. I spent like 7 hours making like a 10-second fucking clip. It was stupid.
Yeah, I want to make a new intro and stuff for fucking the new year or whatever. But I feel like I'm gonna spend all my time on this intro, and then I'm gonna have a little 10-year-old that's like, I like your intro, but your other one was better. And it's like,
it's like, fuck you, kid.
I'm disappointed in that comment.
Yeah.
I redid all of my titles and graphics for this year, and everybody was real positive about it. And then Ramen said, "Man, I like those new. I like all the new titles, man. They're real '80s." And I was like, "Fuck."
The real throwback.
A real throwback.
Yeah, he was like trying to pay me a compliment, and I realized that he liked it, but 80s was not what I was going for, and I thought, man, am I getting so old that I'm designing stuff that looks like the 80s and I don't even know it now? Gosh, dang it!
That's your flow.
Dang.
Oh well. Yeah, once you get used to working in vectors, you will love it.
Yeah, well, my problem was I couldn't really, I don't really know Illustrator as much as I know Photoshop. So, I was moving over from Illustrator to Photoshop to do certain things, and then bringing it back to Illustrator to fucking trace it again. Doing it the most unorthodox way, I guess.
You can bounce that stuff. It's hard to bounce. Once you bounce a vector file into Photoshop, it needs to go raster, and it needs to stay raster from that point.
Not anymore.
Can you really bounce back and forth now?
Since CS6, it can keep it as a thing,
like a whatever they call it, like a clipped vector image.
Yeah, or they call it an object or something, but you can still.
I was going to say, I hope so.
Oh yeah, they call them smart objects.
Yeah, the only problem is you can't directly edit that layer unless you rasterize it.
Right. Okay. Gotcha.
Ouch.
Oh yeah,
Get rastered.
It's like it says okay, and then you can start messing with it. I don't ever read that stuff. I just hope for the best.
Click through that shit so I can do something.
It works.
I don't care what it says.
Yeah.
Yep.
Meow. Affirmative.
Yep, that happened.
I'll copy.
Oh dang.
Copy that. We're just waiting for Corbs to get his shit right. Corbs ruined the stream.
Holy crap, it's Corbs. Hey, look, there's a picture of the bike he no longer owns.
Oh.
Did you try turning it off and on again?
Try and jiggle the wires.
Yeah.
Just jiggle like up and down, and then it's circular, and then like
that
in
always
and
works.
out,
Yeah.
in and out a few times.
Hi, man.
Your thumbnail should be what you ride now, so put a picture of your girlfriend on there.
You take the cable and you cut the cord, and then you peel it back a little, and you just stick the wires in. That usually works.
Yeah, usually if you plug your microphone in the microphone spot, you're usually all set.
Yeah.
It's got a picture of a little microphone on it.
I'm using like the MacBook mic.
Hit Alt F4. It usually turns it on. That's usually the key command to start.
To start it, yeah.
Yep.
You also just pick up your
It
phone.
starts the mic, right? I remember that. Yep.
Or you can use your phone, Corpse. You just click the link in Messenger.
Yeah,
Could do that as well. Yeah.
they are called smartphones. They're pretty smart.
Smart shit.
Nope.
Yeah.
Bing bong boom.
Who's at the door?
Corbs is on that fucking 1998 Bell.
Usually, if there's a button on the front of your computer that says turbo, just go ahead and kill yourself.
Right above the Gateway logo, there should be a little microphone icon. Go ahead.
Gateway. I thought it was an e-machine.
I think it took me saying phone for him to realize that's a possibility. He's like, hang on, I'll try my phone.
Yeah. He's sending us messages that you guys can't see in the side chat. He's trying to figure it out. There's Jake.
What's up? Sorry, guys.
Hey, here's the customizer.
There he is.
Customizer. I was hey, what's up, Jake?
FC07.
Ow! Stop!
Bullshit on series. Jake's gonna turn a wrench. that makes him a customizer.
Can I get you in the studios to play that for me, please?
That needs to be your sound.
Yeah. Earlier in the stream, there was a perfect playthrough that was silent. You go ahead and cut that out.
Yeah.
Gonna be on iTunes tomorrow, guys. Go ahead and
the problem is if this even runs at normal time, this is like a 3-hour thing to download. It's kind of an obnoxious thing.
Oh my god, it takes like a minute.
I know it does, but you know, it takes more time. I got to put it in the thing and let it.
I'm sorry, it'll
take like 10 minutes to import it.
Just do old school. Pull out your old school cassette player. Hit record when it comes on, and make a mixtape.
Man, I just put dirt bike bars on the FZ, and I can see it's going to trigger some people.
It's going to trigger some people.
Yeah, I did it super pro style, where I actually drilled little holes in the bars for the little tabs. You know. Yeah. But that bar's sick. I rode around with it. I also fixed it where it doesn't have any bushing wobble whatsoever. It's rigid mounted now.
Z09.
Rigid as fuck.
Dude, yeah. I mean, did I ever show you guys videos of that? I could move my stock bars back and forth like 2 inches because the rubber bushings were so soft.
On the FZ07?
Yeah, I hated it.
That pecker head.
What?
You see on his first video, he fucking wiggles them, and they're pretty fucking wiggly.
Oh god, yeah, they're wiggly, dude. And every time I'd yank a wheelie, the thing would wiggle back and forth, and the stock throttle tube, you'd have to grip it so far up. It was uncomfortable as fuck. So I just put an R6 throttle tube on it, and I fucking took all that out. So, because I haven't ridden that bike in like almost 2 weeks, because I'm like, I don't like doing wheelies on it.
You think you'll feel some fat vibes without them bushings?
What I did is I rode around the neighborhood and I let it first gear get up to like 7,000-8,000 to see if it was fine. So
all good.
Although once you get a pipe on it, I'll probably get a little bit, but it'll be okay.
Does your FZ have like a really weird balance point? Kind of like feels like it's gonna flip you back like a hair.
Not really.
No,
the Grom did. The Grom was like a weird fuck you balance point.
The FZ09, it had like no fucking play at all. Like a hair back, I felt like I was gonna flip back, but then if I dropped it a hair, it felt like it just wanted to go down.
Yeah, the 07 is definitely a slight bit more hooligan-y.
Yeah, the 09
it doesn't have balls like the 09 has. Like I'm like, not that I really even care, but even I can tell, like, once I start getting over 70, 80, I'm not impressed with it. I'm like, it's whatever. But I don't care. It's wheelies.
My buddy's setting one up to stunt. He's getting like the cage and all that stuff, like full setup. But I probably picked the 07 personally. Just like you said, it's more like rompy and stuff.
Yeah, it's so funny because I'll have it parked next to my WR, and you can just see how the wheelbase is shorter than the Supermotos. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's short, it's tight. Yeah. The rake is super.
What throws me off when I'm wheeling.
I need to get some kind of crash bars on that thing. So
get some race rails or something.
They got that T-Rex is out here in Dallas, T-Rex or whatever. They make a whole kit. I might try to see if the guy will do something.
That's the weird looking cage for the Grom.
Did they make a cage for the Grom? I can't remember.
I don't know. One looks like a cage that makes the Grom look like a Ducati tube frame. It's like
I don't think they do that.
I've seen that.
Yeah, they look cool.
But I never put a cage on my Grom. I put the widest Renthal bars you can get on there, and fuck, you can even watch the video where I loop it. The bike won't even full bars fully pulled in. The bike won't touch the ground.
Yeah, that's really all you need for a Grom is the bars and I'd say rear sets. Everything else is.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting some of those, and yeah, I said fuck it, sold it.
Blood queef.
How you like them protons, Jake? Lighting up the garage.
God, dang, they're fucking bright. What it was is funny because the guy asked me if I wanted little resistors that would go in there. I guess he makes some little clip-in resistors too. It would have been simple, but the tail light came with a set of resistors, so I was like, nah, it should be fine. But it's not enough. It's a little too fast still. So it just came in today. I ordered a little $8 Amazon relay that'll go. I just got to take the side fairing off and pop it in there, and that relay will fix it.
Bleep, bleep, bloop.
Yeah. Because, you know, it's like when I just had just the tail light on, it was perfect. As soon as I put the front, all LEDs front and rear, it's a hair fast now.
Yeah, I had to go ahead and put some relays on mine after I did the front ones. And then because I already had the back one, which was all LED, and then when they were all LED, it got jacked up. So then I had to do the relays.
Yeah. No, dude, they're stupid bright. Like I because I've installed so many of those just little Chinese ones where it's like the plastic cap on the outside is like flimsy plastic that's not waterproof. The wire, it's so funny because you have these two little gauge wires and they're so small you can't strip them properly because you go to the smallest stripping setting on your tool and it's way too big.
Yeah, there's like a single strand of wire in it.
Oh, dude, they use like dental floss for wiring. It's like these Chinese ones are so bad and you can't see them in the day. They just don't work. And these fucking things are like on another level, dude. Like I was trying to explain to people like you don't get it. Like I'm highly impressed by these things.
Yeah, wait till you see them, then you'll know.
Yeah, just a plastic dome on the outside is like the dome is you know what I'm saying? It's like beef. And then it's got that acrylic filling in there with that little chip, that little board in there.
Yeah, the lumen level on them looked like they reminded me of a semi truck. Like a running light at the top of the fucking semi truck.
Oh yeah, you're gonna see them. I was just I cruised around the neighborhood. This was the first time I rode it just now. I cruised around to test the bars out. I'm putting those blinkers on and watching it flash off people's houses.
Yeah.
Like Jesus shit. Nobody's gonna say you didn't see my turn signal. Like yeah you did. you can't miss it.
Hey.
Did y'all do LED front headlights? Any y'all messing with that?
I did on my DRZ. Amazing.
I want to do that on my Daytona.
Every stunt bike in the world.
I just did them on my CBR, but I didn't do like a panel. I did a light system.
What about that rectangular bar? That thing's gangster. It's got like.
I'm just trying to put a bulb in there. I want
the Ninja Nero bar.
Bulbs.
That's what I did.
Yeah, the bulb, if it's like the one from Walmart, it's got like one little LED dot in it. That shit broke in like a day for me.
What I did the let's go onto Amazon. I really like, I love it when you have a site with reviews section, you know what I'm saying? So you can actually see like verified purchase reviews and stuff.
Yeah.
That's where like because you go on there on Amazon and you'll find these $15, $16 ones. They got like one review because every time they get a bad review on this shitty thing, they just relist it, you know. Then you see a couple of them on there that are like 300-400 reviews and they got like 4 stars, 5 stars. So I think you could trust those ones.
The service is like the only one I ever recommend to people, but it sucks. It's so fucking ugly.
You hear the dog? God damn!
Holy crap!
Let the dogs out. Jake.
It's about to give him some coolant.
I figured out the whole smartphone thing, guys. It's pretty awesome.
Hey!
What's up?
Rocket science.
Hey, got an iPhone in my pocket. Don't know how to use it. It's cool.
Woo!
Hi, buddy.
It's cool. Hey.
Why don't you go ahead and fill us in on your life, man?
Shit.
The winding road that is the life of Corbs.
Yeah, the life of Corbs, man. Started a new job in March, so no more wiping ass.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. So that's pretty
Moving
sweet.
on up.
Yeah.
You're just wiping noses now, huh?
Yeah, for real. So yeah, I did that. Got engaged to Julie in May.
Yeah.
And our wedding's next July. Sold my bike in October and I'm buying an FZ in April.
Nice.
Which one?
The 07.
Yeah.
So
Everybody's gonna get one.
Yeah.
It's
The only reason I did it was because of you, Jake. That's it.
Oh, shut up.
You know it's because of me. No.
Well, I'm sorry, Tim.
It's like people buy these WR450s and make them street legal supermodels, and they're like, "Sorry, Jake, I'm not trying to copy you." And I'm like, "Dude, I wasn't the first guy with one. Like, even if you were, who could do it good? Like,
yeah, who cares?
It
is gonna be red, just like Tim's.
Jumps on it.
The rapid red. I'm telling you, this is not the first time Yamaha has done this with a small bike. Back in the late 70s, my uncle had a Yamaha 650 Special parallel twin. Those bikes ruled the roost. They were just fun, affordable, good running motorcycles, and everybody had them. Now that's what the Z07 is.
A few of the budget things today though drove me nuts. When you start tearing things down a little bit, like on the handlebars, the one that was real fucking annoying is on the your brakes, your whole brake assembly, your master cylinder, whatever, lever, that's held on with 2 bolts, like a clamp, right? The clutch one's like a pinch thing where it's got 1 bolt, okay? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to slide it down. That means I wasn't even going to take the grip off the other side, but I have to actually take off everything and then disconnect the clutch cable and slip it down, which means you didn't have to install it first, too. And you're trying to put it over a set of motocross bars. You know how on the clutch side, it's got that grooving into the bar to help the grip hold onto it. Oh, I'm having to put a plier underneath it and pry it open to get it and put WD-40 on it to get it over it. And it's scratching the fucking bar. It's not mad you can't see it now. It's under the grip, but
there is no doubt that they cut corners to make them affordable.
I was like, really, Yamaha? You couldn't have put 2 bolts on here and made this a clamp? But I get it. I get it. You have to accept some of that stuff, you know, as you're paying down. Like, well, it's still good.
Fucking faggots. You guys talking about fucking shop shit? You guys talking about technical specs, nuts and bolts?
They are
all them nuts, all them bolts.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, tell me all about the nuts and bolts, please.
Don't leave out the shaft diameters.
Oh yeah. Tell me how much more horsepower those new nuts give you. Tell me. I want to know.
They're all 10 millimeter too.
10 millimeter beater.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
thanks. Me more.
Ladies and gentlemen, Arson rides.
Shut up, bitch. Shut up. I want to hear it, Tim. Your goddamn mouth. Fucking Mr. Clean looking motherfucker.
Jeez. Yeah. Mr. Kreitz.
Damn. You went with
Dang. You gonna come to California again?
Embraced it.
He's not.
Dank.
Dank, we're coming to California and cheeching on a cliffside on the beach.
Ooh. Cheeching cliffside. That's what Californians do.
In there, buddy. Or Mr. Arson, at least.
I need you to rent the cruiser this time, okay?
No, I can't do that.
Yeah, you can do it. It'll be fun.
That FZ was a way better deal.
Oh my God.
That's like
you got it for free.
That you're gonna have to go
shit around.
You're gonna be wheeling the FZ next trip, probably. I want to find a stunt bike though. That's my goal. I've been networking.
Hell yeah! You need to like get one, like some, even if it's raggedy as shit, like get one and leave it at like Rev's house or something.
If it's raggedy, that's gonna make it even more fun. Not really, but it'll be better content, I guess. Breaking down
one of the ones that's got like the rags down at the bottom under the fork, the fork seal, so the oil's not.
I got puddles everywhere I go at the bottom of my rim.
This thing's made of zip ties and bullshit.
But luckily, you'll have all my tools on the back of your cruiser.
What if I just keep stepping it up? I keep getting bigger, more godly cruisers each year. Like I come there with like the Goldwing with the huge old boxes on the back.
You get like a Road King.
I'm like, we don't even have to bungee the shit down. I'm like, we just got a giant trunk. Just throw your shit in there. It's fine, dude. It's fine.
Have them give you an Indian chief this kind of
Oh yeah, the chief. I did look at that. That's kind of
with the boombox and shit on the side. I've always wanted to be riding with somebody that had the speakers and shit, like a theme song riding along with us.
By 21.
You know what I'd have to do though? Because everyone wants to record and put it on the YouTube, I'd have to download a bunch of YouTube. Like I have to make a CD of like fucking royalty free YouTube shit music and just play around jamming it.
Oh my gosh.
I can see you go down the road and go.
What fucking song is that?
You can't tell. I could tell what he was doing.
It sounded like "Don't Worry, Be Happy," but
it does. But it was, yeah.
Learn to whistle, for fuck's sake, God. Have a little self-respect, you fuck.
Maybe he's whistling out of his asshole. You don't know.
Teach me, Arson.
Play a harmonica with my butthole. Better.
Do it.
What are you guys fucking talking about in here? I don't even.
Well, we were talking about you until you got here, and thanks for screwing that up.
Good. Nice talk all that shit to my face. I want to rewind. I want it all talked to my face, direct.
Talking about how arousing you are.
How's Grandpa?
Arousing?
I'm staying out of this.
Oh man,
I did that too. Literally the same time you made that noise with your mouth, I did it with my ass. That's like fucking jinx right there.
Uh-oh, you owe me a Coke.
Huge Pope.
True.
Yeah. It was probably the fact that cop seen Z had the race rails on the side of his bike, thinking it was a stunt bike, was probably the best part.
That was funny. Like he was all like, oh yeah, I know you be stunt, like looking at Z all funny. It's all like this guy right here has like
checking
the tank. No idea.
He thought his tank was going to be all dented in or something. Remember he was looking at that.
Mm-hmm.
He had like half knowledge. Like he kind of knew, but not really. Like he kind of knew a little bit of stuff, but not enough.
Yeah, I definitely plan on getting my plane tickets sooner than last year. I didn't realize how cheap plane tickets are if you actually plan ahead.
Oh, I know, dude. I was just saying I spent too much on that ticket.
I know they're cheap. I know that we're talking like $100 plane tickets and shit, not a couple hundred, 500.
Yeah, if you order it now, it's like nothing. But I don't think I might not fly next time. I might road bike out there.
I'll add on an extra.
Do it.
But it's way more than that.
Here you go, Arson.
Dude.
Here you go, Arson.
It'd be epic.
What is it? Eat what?
All right.
Put a butt plug on
I'm gonna try it again.
Be right back.
You gonna fart into a harmonica? Please do it for real. Please do it on camera.
Harmonicas up here.
Come on. You put one in your butthole and one in your pussy.
I could fit a few in my pussy.
All you gotta do is put a cucumber in your pussy, take it out real fast, and put the harmonica in its place.
There you
go. And blow a quick D.
Right? Like,
I could fit 3 horizontal, but I could fit 2 sideways.
I mean, you want to get it sideways so you can.
Just take 2 hooked index fingers and spread your anus, your sphincter.
I bet it looks like a trout's mouth with fucking 2 hooks on the sides.
Does anyone have a kazoo? Because that would be perfect. Go up the butt.
No kazoos. It's harmonicas only. I want you to do Bob Dylan's greatest ballad of all time, "Blowing in the Wind."
What would a fart? Because you can make
in the butthole.
Kazoo. What tune does a fart make on a kazoo?
Let's hear it.
What if we made a whole band of people who shoved instruments up their ass and played them?
Because every asshole would have a different note.
You don't know.
I smell Broadway.
She popped balloons with a blow dart. She's only using her mouth. Obviously, she was doing it with the thing. That was wild. You hear about people who talk about that in Vietnam. Oh, I saw the girl in Vietnam do that, but they got the girl. It's for real, and they do it down in Thailand. We're in the bar. This guy in the bar in Thailand. He goes around. He sells you a balloon. Like, he's got blowed up balloons. Like, what the fuck do I want a balloon for? But they're real cheap. Okay, so you take the balloon. They're like, okay, hold it here. And all of a sudden, this girl's like on the stage. She's like fucking 15 feet away, and she shoves it right up there, and boom, and bam, pops that balloon. You're like, oh my god,
nice.
Wait a minute. She
uses Q chair. She uses Q chair and shoots it right out.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay. How big is a balloon? Is it like a
water normal balloon? Like a balloon you blew up?
Like a birthday balloon?
Yeah, like a birthday balloon. Yeah.
Okay, now think of it this way. How many fucking full adult lung breaths does it take to blow up one of them fucking balloons? It's like, I'm not even talking to explosion.
I don't know,
just to make it look like
a dozen, right? Like a dozen, I would imagine.
Yeah, like that's like maybe like 15%.
Yeah, but she's popping them with a dart. She's not blowing them up with her downstairs.
Oh, okay. I thought she was blowing.
No, she's got a blow dart. She has a blow dart, and she sticks it.
Yeah. I don't trust a woman in Thailand with a fucking blowgun, man.
Oh, you think about how, because you think about that, you're aiming from like imagine trying to aim a gun from your hip, right? Mm-hmm. Like a rifle. That's not easy, right? You're all over the place. Well, she's even lower than that.
No, she's literally shooting from the hip.
Yeah, kind of on the back side of it there. And
wait. Well, her asshole? She's doing it out of her asshole?
She might have been, but no, it looked like she was doing. I think she was doing it from her hoo-ha. But it's kind of dark in there, dude. And it was the lady doing it wasn't particularly good looking, but I think that was her skill set. That's why she was in there. But
she's like, knows if she keeps at it, her big break's gonna come one of these days.
Yeah, well, I think unfortunately she's hit the top of the level you can get in that.
She's on the downhill stroll.
But I have to say, it caught me off guard what was happening. When I realized it was happening, I was like, oh my! And she's popping other ones, and I mean, yeah, it sounds like she's shooting a pointy flying thing flying at you, and she's basically shooting a giant queef gas at you too.
Shoot them into the fucking crowd.
Yeah, but she's plugging them into the wall. They're fucking hitting the wall. It's fine.
How much do you have to pay to like hold it in your hand and have her shoot it?
Oh, it's like less than $1. It's something hilarious.
It's okay.
Dang, that's some serious PSI.
We make another fucking motovlogger trip out there. I need that in my life.
Oh yeah, I mean you got to see it. It's
whatever happened
the first time we went over there, it was just me and riding with Tom, and then like we were hanging out that night, and the next night we had to go get everybody. We're like, guys, we have to take you to this place. We're like, huh? We're like, just come with us. You gotta come see this. So we took everybody.
Garrett, what happened to what?
Oh, I was gonna say, we should actually take up on that trip we all planned, me, you, and Delinquent.
Oh, to Texas?
Yeah, I'm fucking more than down for that.
Yeah, boys. What are you guys gonna do in Texas? Let's go. I'm in there. I'll go.
No, because we obviously it ain't happening now, but a long time ago, which it was just some little fucking rough sketch of plans to hopefully come out there. All of us put in money, get a truck, and we figured if we rented a truck and we put all the money, we researched the money, and we figured we could put both of our Groms and a big bike in there in the truck, and and we were gonna take our Groms and I think Delinquent probably take his bike or whatever, and then we were just gonna come out there and fucking do our thing out there and meet all of you guys out in your territory for once. And,
there's several we have a spring break ride, I think, in summer.
See, the only thing about this though, like this takes everybody on fucking board though, so I'm more than on board. But like the Lincoln's, he's got a family and shit, so
I heard, I know.
So we gotta
we're like the same on that one, yeah.
So I don't really it's just those kind of things, but I'm more than down. I really want to do that. I hope something like that takes place.
We could probably get Dan out there at the same time, because Dan's been telling me over and over he's going to come out a couple times this next summer, and we got it worked out. And
what other meetups do you guys have, like big meetups in Texas?
I mean, like I said, summer hits. Our guys, we do a meet every third Saturday. But we have our big kind of kickoff one is the spring break one in March. And that'll be like
are there titties?
Yeah. Lots of them.
Okay, good. So it's not a complete and total sausage fest.
You should
I see what you're getting at. Yeah. Oh yeah, no. There's other people. Yeah, that's good.
No, definitely a sausage fest is what he's saying.
I mean, there's still going to be, let's be realistic, yes, the mass majority is going to be dudes, but there's going to be...
Are there any cucks going to be there?
Any what?
Any cucks? You know what I'm talking about.
Fucked.
You know what I'm talking about.
Everything will be there. So, there's that one, but I mean, I own the Dallas one, because what we figured out doing this last year was a really good system by doing a meet once a month. I mean, you get some that do get pretty big, but by doing one monthly, we can avoid having a super mega one, which we're just too lazy to try to plan and figure that out. Like, I don't think I could handle an SCMM style meet in my meet. I'd flip shit. I'd be like, oh my God, what do I do? These people are going to follow me. They're fucked.
What do I do?
I need to sub me out there to figure that out for me. So.
Yes, look what Woodchuck just made. Here you go. I just posted it to both sides. Yeah, nice editing there.
Oh, he actually made it, huh?
Yeah,
that's dope. Look at that, Nick. Now he's for you.
I can download it too, right here.
Yeah.
God, that's great. Thank you, world.
It's a lo-fi. Look, it sounds like I was on some 30s radio show.
Well, that will probably be in tomorrow's video now, Tim, because that's the next video I'm putting out, is me putting the bars on, so that'll work.
Sounds like a cracked out fucking what's his name? That big old country guy. Fucking what? Not Danzig, but the guy that fucking Danzig wrote that song for. He's like the most like famous guy. I'm having a brain cock right now. He went to like prison, Folsom Prison or some shit.
Ron Jeremy.
What?
Ron Jeremy.
Bitch! No. Fucking, he's got the song and always wears black.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him. We all know who it is now, but don't tell him.
Shut the fuck up, all right? I'm great. I don't have to take shit from you, Jake. Eat my ass.
Is that the one in Folsom Prison?
Yeah, Johnny Cash.
Yeah,
that's a brain fart, man. My brain don't work anymore, man.
That brain, bro.
I thought that garbage way too, but I was like, it can't be Johnny Cash. You won't forget that. I mean, have you heard me singing on there? It's horrendous, but it's funny because that's the point.
Whoa! Who? Oh, goddamn!
Whoa, hey.
Calm down there, Tim. Calm down. Easy.
Tim's icon is literally him playing the guitar. So, Ian never shoots no guns though. What the fuck's up with that?
I know. I need to. It's an expensive hobby.
Boom, bang, boom, bang, boom, bang, boom, bang.
Well, I hear that train coming. Yeah.
It's coming around the bend.
Wait, what was with the yeah? Are you doing like a James Hetfield version? Like Metallica style?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's Johnny Cash meets Sex Machine.
That's my song right there. I don't live my life by that, but I need to.
Ew, there's a bug in my coffee.
Tank's a fun guy.
Tweaking out, probably.
You ever had shit in your coffee?
Tank, we rode a bike onto a monument.
That was not your best moment.
Is that a religious monument?
It was a sub-religious monument, sort of.
It was a religious thing, yeah.
Is it a religious
it literally says like God and Jesus on big hearts and
yeah. Well,
crosses.
that doesn't mean it's a religious monument, though. It's not like.
Well, if a religious guy made it, that's why he made it. It's got
is it really?
all over it.
Took their bottles of water, man. Well, they didn't.
Thumper, huh?
Yeah, we did. We drank their water too afterwards.
It's like you can have some water. I was like, oh.
We had like 30 things of water.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Z went crazy because he didn't have enough water when we left the Stinky Beach?
Who's that? Oh yeah, Z.
We were riding through that town. He's all like, I don't know, maybe we should stop. Maybe I don't know. Maybe yes, no, I don't know. And he's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And he started like freaking out. And I was like, Z.
Stop at the sketchiest restaurant. But I got
that restaurant was so sketchy. I've seen it on so many other people's videos now because if you go to the Salt and Sea, you stop in town, you're going to stop at that restaurant.
Because we all had a good experience. That'd be going funny. You go online and you see like they have the best review on Yelp or something.
They probably do. For fuck's sake, what else? I mean, what else? What do they have to compete against? Dying?
Absolutely nothing.
It's like you can go here or you can die.
No other business either. They could be like a shop for all that mattered.
Like if you got on Google Maps, the local foods would like be pointing at like a Gila monster that's dead in the forest or that restaurant.
It's just cool because like there's nothing like that in Florida or anywhere you go in California. I didn't even get to explore. That's the one thing I'm kind of upset about. I'm gonna go there for like a week one time and just fucking ride around, not even stop.
I mean, I'm just glad that we went and did that one adventure because everyone was so pooped out after the one night. And
oh, for sure. Oh,
it was like we could go back to town and chill at someone's house for the day. Or
that's what I'm saying. Like go have like a meetup spot and then each day go out somewhere far and then come back or whatever and just go out to a different area, like a different direction each time. It's just too much stuff to explore. Like Jake and Arts, you guys always have places to fucking explore. Ridiculous.
Check it out. We got somebody asking questions in the side chat who have 1 million subscribers. You guys recognize this channel?
What's it called? I accidentally closed the pop-out check. And someone
I watched a few videos back in the day. That's why I saw his name and I was like, that name looks like super duper familiar.
I'm 40.
Woody, what's up? What games you play, man? You want to get down with us? MLGs.
Oh, I think he mentioned the PlayStation.
No, that's like the guy in the chat named PlayStation.
Oh, okay, then I read that wrong. Oh, shut the fuck up.
Why don't you fucking read the chat then, you fucking sack of shit?
Wow.
Whoa. Shit. Ninja. You hear
God
me?
Damn it.
You hear me? Cry.
Oh, good times.
Got the pop-out chat opened here.
Woody, the panel is full, man.
It is full at the moment.
Is this Woody's gamer tag? Is that the actual guy? I do know
Get rid
this
of
guy.
James.
This guy.
Only one.
Oh, dang, Woody's about that bike life. I see some bikes on there. I like it.
Click on this guy's name. Is that the actual one? The guy that used to do Painkiller?
Yeah, his
Painkiller already. Yeah, this is the guy
familiar for some reason, but
this is
nothing
also the guy.
motorcycle related.
No, it's like
I bought a motorcycle a week ago, right there. Look at that. Adventure Sport.
Woody buys a motorcycle.
It's a BMW Adventure.
The GS,
Woody,
yeah,
how
650.
old?
She's
Oh,
16.
he still does Painkiller. Yeah, I used to watch that. He does a podcast. And one of the guys, like a stream too, and one of the guys you would recognize on there, Kyle, is what's his name? He's FPS Russia.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This is like this old school COD guy right here.
Says he says he. Yeah, you can tell it's an old channel.
Way back in the day.
Yeah. You probably talked. It's like you
probably seen him since before I even did shit with YouTube.
He says he still does Painkiller. You can tell it's an old channel though, because he has 1 million subscribers, but his videos get like 11.
Yeah, well, that was like that COD scene like fell off a bit. Man.
Yeah,
it was like
that's cool though.
Was crazy for a while on there. Like,
wait, when you say Call, you're talking about Call of Duty, right?
Yeah, sorry, Call of Duty. I'm like using the term.
I'm just making sure I got it.
In fact, what Painkiller was that was a whole reference. I think to like one of the COD games. Can't remember which one it was.
The good one? Oh wait, there never was a good one.
I don't give a shit. Black Ops was great.
Battlefield for Life.
Yeah. The first Black Ops was really good.
People talk shit on that one. That was a great fucking game. But
Modern Warfare 2 was good. I don't know. The problem with Call of Duty, the problem with Call of Duty is that it's the same game every year, and they just keep pushing it.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Too bad, man. You should have. No, he's married.
That's how. Well, now he's got a bike. Another.
I bought that bike life. Welcome to
Another one.
I'm 40.
Yeah, for real, Woody. Welcome to Deplory.
Welcome to the least respected genre on the internet.
Welcome to the bottom of the map.
Welcome to the bottom of the YouTube barrel, my friend.
We've come a long ways, like to think when we started doing this, or like I know, like me and Derek, some guys have been doing it for a while. It's come a long way. It's getting there. We'll probably have somebody over 1 million here soon.
It'll be Walter.
Is it, or is it 6 foot bigger than him now?
I don't know. I don't follow either of them. I just figured that Walter probably has the faster rate of growth at this point. I could be wrong.
The fastest way to grow a channel and this everything is just go towards a teenager or kids audience. And that sounds weird to say, but
it's true.
Ironically, that's all that has cell phones and just sticks on the fucking internet all day is kids and teenagers. So and that's why all those like fucking that one cringy ass motherfucker that makes gummy shit. That goes, guy who like talks. Oh my god, I can't. And that guy's got like fucking what? I don't even know how many millions of subscribers, but that's a perfect example though, right there. Like
you find that weird niche though, like the guy burning stuff with a knife recently. That shit. That guy's got like single videos that have nearly as many views as my
if your channel is clean and fucking, I think universally fucking friendly, I think that's like a perfect start of being a big channel, and that's a perfect example with Dan. He cusses.
Hasn't worked for me.
He doesn't. He doesn't like say bad shit like me and Arson say, for instance, on our channel. So right there, like me and Arson like cut a fucking huge chunk of audience just because of how we are and say, but I don't know. It's just
fuck them.
Yeah, I just think it has to do with how fucking clean you are.
The audience, as long as you're being honest with the content that you post, as far as who you are and what kind of people you want, then you'll people you don't need on your channel.
You'll find who you're looking for.
Yeah, everybody knows that. You know that. It's just
Derek's got something with that shit though, because now that I'm a father of toddlers and teenagers, because I've noticed it with a lot of my friends too, dude. It's easy to shut up a kid with a tablet. It's real fucking easy. Just bring up YouTube.
Yeah, you smack him right across the face with that shit.
Yeah. Give that about a 50% wind up.
Dude, no, I got one of those little Amazon ones, and Sadie, there's some cool things. And she's only 1.5, but she's got one, but it's cool because it like teaches them and shit. And it sounds bad. You're like, you give your kid a tablet. You're like, no, the fucking thing, it's smarter than I am. Like it's she's.
It's a better parent than I am.
Yeah, because you can control the apps and the stuff. And it's pretty cool, man. I hate to admit it, but it's.
But then you got this kid that's this mindless child just clicking on videos like a motherfucker all day long. And I was like, well, goddamn, look at that. And then I went over to a friend's house and their kids were doing the same thing. Clickety, clickety, clackety. I just thought to myself, fuck, that's
like a Frober left.
News everywhere.
Yeah, he said, fuck you, Jake, and then he bounced. I don't know what that's about.
Oh, what?
You guys got to work out.
You know, I'm an asshole. I only, I have my head at my own ass. I think I'm cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
We all do.
God.
Bunch of self-centered YouTubers.
Oh, wait,
you know what's fucked up, man? They still haven't sent me my message so I can get my goddamn play button.
Oh man.
I ended up having to and I doubt I can dig it up. I'll try, but I had to email somebody to get one, and I didn't get mine. Like 300-some thousand. I was like,
is this even working, guys?
Yeah, it works fine.
Does Woody want in this thing? Because he actually said, "Did someone leave the call?" Does he want in?
Yeah, I think he does want in, but we're
get him in.
Corbs,
are you there?
So, yeah, try to get Corbs first thing, of course.
I would bounce out, but I actually think I'm more aware of this guy than anybody else.
Yeah, you're the only one who knows who he is.
I used to watch his Painkiller like pretty religiously back in the day, so I would like to say hi to him.
Don't worry about it, guys. I got shit to do anyway. Fucking everybody.
Oh, now you make it sad. Get the fuck out of here, Billy.
Play the sad music.
So should just send it to his
I'm gonna send that message right now.
Yeah, so it'll probably be
there you go, Woody. You don't know nothing about Woody Allen.
Woody what?
Hey,
still cracks me.
Got a friend in me. Different. Okay. Yep. Okay. Oh man, that's a bomb.
I want to say that Woody came from. I think the guy likes to do woodwork, but he doesn't really do it on his channel. I'm trying to remember. I was like, this is like when you saw the movie like fucking 15 years ago, but you're like, I kind of remember how it goes.
I feel like a woodworking channel would do well.
You know, would you have a woodworking channel that you press things when you get done building them? You ever press them and set them on fire?
A woodworking channel in the same sense that, like, have you seen Tasty, that food channel? They're like short. It's short. It's concise. It's quick. It doesn't take too much of your attention. And a woodworking channel that's like, here's the steps. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, it's done. Look at that.
The reality is you're over there like cursing and yelling.
For hours.
Like the old Yankee workshop. The guy builds a cabin in a 22-minute episode.
You know, I made you a pickle.
You ever see? There's a little niche that has a lot of views. A lot of views is a metal detecting videos. People like want it. They watch them because they want to see what you find. I noticed.
Really?
Oh, dude, I could see that being fake so fast. Like someone blows one up. Like, oh my god, we found.
Fousey2's metal detector channel.
Chick in a bikini.
It's called Fousey2's metal detector channel.
I was gonna start a metal detector channel called Dirty Diggers.
Dirty Diggers. Let me go ahead.
All right. Well, Woody's in here now. Hi, Woody.
What's up, guys?
How's it going?
I can't hear. Mine's broken.
Can you guys hear me? Okay?
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How did you stumble to the wrong side of the tracks over here?
Dude, I rode a motorcycle for like 9 years. And for 3 of them, I didn't have a car. Like I was a full-time commuter. And
are you cold right now?
No, I'm wearing an Aerostitch. Why? What are you guys wearing?
Nothing.
That's where the cameras are.
I figured we were all wearing our. Yeah, it seemed normal to me.
Well, dude, you know, like I remember you from back in the day. Yeah, I used to. I can remember all sorts of.
Jake, man, I've been watching everything you make. Like I'm totally caught up on your history. I cannot fucking wheelie. Yeah, I'm watching you do this video on wheelies, and you're calling yourself a pussy because you're only wheeling for like, I don't know, a mile. And you're like, oh, that was still a power wheelie. Oh shit! I get out there. I'm like, Woody, channel your inner Jake. Stop being such a sissy. But I still suck. I'm working on it.
Well, you got like Dank over there who's pulling circle wheelies and stuff. So.
Time, dude. Everybody, I suck. I was the slowest learner. It's just seat time.
Well, if you convert your channel to a motovlogging channel right now, you will instantly piss off everybody in the motovlogging world.
Do it, dude.
Oh yeah, because you would jump.
You would immediately and without any effort whatsoever have the biggest motovlogging channel.
There's a lot of ways to keep score, though. Like I'd have more subs, but I wouldn't have more views.
It doesn't matter.
Like,
we're very shallow.
Here's the pitch I told my wife. I'm making these paravlogs. You guys don't know what a paramotor is, do you? It's like a
is it
like
a
lawn chair with a propeller on your back, and then a wing over my head, like a giant kite. Yeah, like a parasail, but you have your own motor. Yeah. And I'm making these paravlogs, which are a lot like motor vlogs, but
except they're in the air and there's no motorcycle involved.
Yeah, but
did you ever see on Nitro Circus when they try to do that?
Talk about whatever's going on in your life or your head, and but it's a fair weather thing. Like there's maybe 1 or 2 days a week where the weather's good enough to do it. So I'm like, Jackie, I could make more videos. Jackie's my wife. If I had a motorcycle, because it's like 5 days a week you can ride a motorcycle. So I convinced her that this would be like a YouTube thing.
Yeah, there you go.
Make it at least partially true.
Have you set up a motovlog setup yet?
I'm starting. So here's the thing. Like I'm real rusty at it. I've got all this time on a bike, but none of it's current. So like when I need to
go ahead and sign up for a motorcycle safety course, take a beginner and advanced course, go through it as if you were a beginner all over again.
Mr. Runaway Train there.
Nah, you're good. Just go fast as you can. You'll figure it out. You know,
giving them a whole list of shit. Just the MSF course. You're good. That teaches you everything you need to go.
I gotta get. I told my wife I'd do the
practice from there
foundation thing, but I want the right course. Like I don't want them to teach me how to use a clutch. Come on,
take the MSF
course. Take the advanced course.
Yeah. Well, he's ridden before, so I think the advanced motorcycle
course. Don't take the beginner course. Take the advanced course.
But wait, so you recently got back into riding, then, right? Is that what happened?
That's right.
And still have your license?
I'm sorry.
Still have your license?
Yeah, I never lost it.
What bike did you get though?
I'm sorry.
What motorcycle?
The G650 BMW G650 GS.
Oh, like an adventure thing then.
Excellent. Yeah, that's a parallel twin, right?
It's a motorcycle.
It's a single cylinder 650.
Oh,
it's a single.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
It'll make it to San Diego.
Yeah. We're going to LA.
I haven't been looking at the chat. I don't know what everyone's.
Is that what you've been trying to wheelie on when you said you were only getting them up a little bit?
Yeah.
I'm
pretty sure it'd be great for me. Like if somebody more talented hopped on it.
Yeah. With the bags, hell yeah.
You're right. It's big, but it's got a lot of torque.
It's a big single,
I'm the weak link.
It should rip it up. Like
that would be a lot more impressive than a sport bike doing a wheelie down the road. If I seen that,
you know what
more motorcycles, right? That's got to be the answer.
Yeah.
If you since you bought an adventure bike, I'll ask if you ever seen this movie. This is like I feel like no motorcyclist has seen this movie, and they all need to. Have you seen The Long Way Round?
Dude, I've seen Long Way Round. Okay. I've seen Long Way Down.
Yeah.
I started like getting Pirate Bay for all the other. Charlie Borman has been making more stuff. Like riding his motorcycle to like I forget where, Australia and Alaska and some other places, but I can't find the other things.
He went without Obi-Wan Kenobi?
He did.
Oh, yeah, Obi-Wan. Sometimes he would pop in there. Though. He would pop in for a minute, be like, "Oh, I wish I could go, but I'm way more famous than you would have to go do Hollywood things."
There is only one Obi-Wan Kenobi, and that is Sir Alec Guinness.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Purists.
Dude, I do like what's his name though. Those movies may have been shit, but what's his name?
Ewan McGregor.
Yeah, he's a cool guy, man. Yeah, you follow his Instagram and he's like genuinely a hardcore bike guy. He doesn't post often, but it's like the most bikiest post when he posts in there. It's like
for sure.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. Dang, well, move your head to the side again, Woody.
Move it to the side.
Yeah, just move your head to the side. Look at that thing.
Call of
Back
Duty.
there. Look at that.
It's a big boy.
Yeah, big play.
That's the real
Can you
deal.
cut that in half? I want to know what's inside of it.
Somebody did that.
There's nothing that's a solid.
Go
Yeah.
ahead and
Nickel.
hit it with a hot knife. That'll be.
It's actually a giant bar of Hershey's chocolate wrapped in gold foil.
Dude, it's seriously heavy. Like it's curiously heavy. It must be 50 pounds.
It's like 98% nickel, I think it was.
Is it? I wouldn't know.
I've had my
depleted
silver
uranium.
one part, and like just to fill the plate, and the plate's like hilariously thin. Like you could bend it if you wanted to.
Really? Oh, you'll like
Yeah,
the
like
golden
the-
better. It's cool.
Jake, I like when you made the fake one. You make it out of aluminum
my
foil or
fake
something?
one. It actually looks so much cooler than my other one.
That was a great video. It was aluminum foil, right?
No, it's a piece of just sheet metal, like stainless steel sheet.
You made one.
I cut it out and I spray painted it the whole thing. I purposely set the wood all up jagged as shit.
That is excellent.
Yeah, it's literally meant to look horrible.
That dude's wearing an arrow stitch and he's fucking barefooted.
Yeah,
that is awesome.
Got him.
I need a little squid in me.
Got him.
I feel like I have to gear up. Watch. Where are you, Woody? Where are you in the
North Carolina, Raleigh?
Oh, North Carolina. Okay.
Wait, you're in Raleigh?
I am.
I have family out there.
Really?
They're all messed up.
No.
They're all messed up.
What if I'll put in the side chat, I'll put my mother's maiden name.
We have
You recognize there's kind of a big
People know
swell
this?
there.
We have a secret chat that other people don't see.
Yes.
We used to do Painkiller already on Google Hangouts, and then
You
we
use
switched.
something more pro though, don't you?
Not really. No, we just switched to Skype from Google Hangouts. Yeah, what was the issue? I think people didn't like the sub cameras so much because we have the video on when we do our thing, and people didn't like that the other interesting things that were happening were in such small boxes.
I guess we all use pictures.
Got to see all that.
Supposed to set you up for a little thing.
You guys don't turn your cameras on? Why is that? You being shy?
Mine's fucked up. I have to reset my computer every time, and it's like I don't know what the deal is.
I'm
It's
cross-eyed.
wrong.
I'm just too.
How or better of the motovlogging world maintains facelessness? So,
dude,
Yeah.
there's nothing
I'm
wrong
ugly
with
and I
wearing
embrace it.
motorcycle equipment.
Flip was mainstream, so I get my little pass. But yeah, a lot of people do that.
I don't want to
Yeah,
intimidate them with my good looks.
right after I said that, I realized that. Like Arson's still here. I know he maintains a lot of anonymity. A lot of guys do.
It's crazy that when we go to these meets, like at the SCMM meets, like this, it's like we were out there in San Bernardino. What was it? When we were there, it was at least over 100 something, right?
Uh-huh.
And they're just sitting there with their helmets on the whole time.
Really?
Yeah, like,
The whole
time.
Until we got
hours
to
on end.
we went to this hotel, and then it was like this. There was like this rule at this hotel that was like no cameras, so then everyone could kind of like chill and it's fun. But
dude, like the second video I ever made, I showed my face on camera because I didn't want to get built up as better than I actually am. Like I did that in the gaming space. A lot of people maintain anonymity for a long time, and when they finally did their reveals, they look like ordinary people. And like, so I was like, I'm not doing that at all. I'm totally going out right away. Yeah.
I think I just had random videos on my channel before I started motovlogging. You could see my face, and I was like, oh, that's a thing. I don't know.
So Jake, were you the first moto vlogger, or were you the first?
No. I was.
Morda
13 was actually kind of going in circles here. Morda 13 was on Charlie Borman's one of his shows one time. That was a guy out in Taiwan. He started doing it like he's year one of YouTube. He was doing it, so he's real old school. Now I started doing it. It was going, but I was the biggest for a while at it. Because nobody else like wheelied and shit. Now all these guys are 10 times better than all these guys that were like they know how to wheelie good. We're like
now wheelies are gay, dude. Show me something I haven't seen, man.
Dude, I would do these garbage wheelies and people were like, oh my god, this guy's motovlogging and doing a wheelie. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. And now it's like, why aren't you wheeling for 5 miles straight?
Yeah, apparently.
You should be on one wheel the entire time.
Hasn't somebody done that?
Didn't
Didn't you do a whole video on the back wheel, right? Wasn't that you?
No, but I can, I guess.
Somebody did. I remember
Sounds
somebody
like a good
made
plan.
a point to like, it was a shorter video, but just made it a point to like talk about something for like maybe a minute or something straight. Like it was a short video. But
it was multiple clips though, right?
No, it was just one long.
That was like that was what's the name video today, Cowie, where he did the ABCs while doing he said the ABCs while doing a wheelie on the freeway. Like that was his little challenge.
There was someone who made a whole video, but he only talked while he was doing a wheelie, and at the end of it, he called out another motovlogger, and it was supposed to like go around. I guess it could go anywhere.
That's right. Yeah, downshift.
I'd have a bunch of. There'd be like so many jump cuts, and little tiny.
Yeah, right. He's got jump cuts too, but the wheelies were legit.
Jake was the first motovlogger to really bring, big sub numbers. Before that, Mordeath I think he was close to 100,000.
He was a little over 100, and I came up and I passed him. There was a time there that like the biggest motovlogger was like half my size. Like, it was weird.
What's big?
Before that, a big motovlogger was 10,000.
But like I was just saying, that'll get redefined, right? Like someone now, Walterific or 6'4" will break $1 million, and then 2 years from now, someone will be at 3 million, and it just.
I guess.
Yeah, it was weird because back then that's why I try to tell you we've come a long way to imagine that there was a point where I was like in the 250,000 marks, and I was like double to the next person, and it was like. People were like, "Oh my god, motovlogging's so big." I was like, "Not really. It's like not impressive about a lot of other things."
Jake, you still regret motovlogging full time? Like I saw your video where you said you did.
Oh, I've been doing it for years. Yeah. I that's what I do.
No. The question was, do you regret it? Because it made it seem like it wasn't your cup of tea anymore.
Oh, no.
Yeah, come on, be honest. Get real with me.
No, it's just that
sharp knives here.
No, I love it. I think I've had some honesty in videos where I just told people like what bothered me that like you're not supposed to act bothered by it, but I was like the top guy for a long time, and then I wasn't. All these other people passed me up, and I was like, why are they better than me? And I had like that kind of self, like.
Oh, I saw everyone, dude. Yeah, and it's I watched it through a different lens, I think, because I'd been through that same cycle, right? Like I was never the biggest gamer, but I was top.
You were known though. I mean,
I was in the game. I was
like subbed to all those guys back then. I remember.
Yeah, I was certainly one of the top 10 like gamers in terms of size, and now I'm not. Right now, there's a ton of guys who are bigger, and then if you count like subscribers are almost a lifetime achievement award. Like views are how relevant you are right now, and if you look at that metric, then like I don't get many views on anything but Painkiller already, and so like what Jake has gone through, like watching people pass him and stuff, I'm like, oh yeah, that's 2013. I know all about that.
I feel them feels. I can relate.
Yeah, like channels go in kind of a bell curve, right? Like if you explode, things are so great, and then things are fine, and then you realize you're on the second half of your channel, and there are very few that reverse that and have a second uprise.
Yeah, I know. That's the realization. That's why. But I'm trying hard to like. There's a lot of things in the works right now that are going in a lot different and bigger direction than I've done so far. So, it's like after this, we'll give it this next summer and we'll see how things work. We just have to push really hard and see what we can come up with. But I mean, there was a couple of those videos was just kind of I was trying to just have like a real talk with people where I was like, well, like, if it doesn't come back, I won't just quit, but it'll become super part-time is what it would be. Just me doing this every once in a while.
Yeah, that's the reality of it. Or, you could parlay this into whatever's next. I don't know, the Jake line of clothing or something. Like YouTube, a base like yours is an opportunity magnet. Even people aren't watching every video. They're watching what you're doing. So I guess I just say that because as my channel was declining, I made a Minecraft server. Some of you probably know this. And that Minecraft server exploded. It became like one of the top 5 servers in the world. And
if you don't know about that, you'll remember the clip of, what was that kid? He says, "What's the wedicated wham?"
Yeah.
You're in that clip. It's so funny.
He asked me that question. Like I'm the guy on the other end of the mic. And I spoke on a Minecon panel. And he was asking me that.
It was like, you said it again. You repeated it the same way.
Right. But like, so if you're not making money just off AdSense that's, maintaining the lifestyle you're looking for, then, who knows what's next? Like there could be something else, some consulting gigs, you're still a trendsetter. You make clothes. I don't know. But YouTube's an opportunity.
I'm gonna start making stylish headbands. We're bringing those
I want
back.
to make thongs for men.
Dude, arson thong from him. That would be
arson thong.
I just want my face on every dick in
I'm
America.
thinking, like right on the slong.
Like, yeah, every day. I want to cradle every set of balls.
I want an artist just to make my head onto like a long veiny neck, and then like some bulbous shoulders, and then just put that on front of a banana hammock, and just let every man in America rock that shit.
That's just an idea, man.
I know.
Trendsetter, visionary.
I already copyrighted that guy, so you best not try to take my ideas. All right, I'll sue you.
I'm going to go on Shark Tank for the next week.
I got lawyers on fleet, bruh.
Battle me, bruh. Going for that for sure.
You guys right on the East Coast?
Bang bang.
Seems like everything's Texas and such.
No,
Texas.
I'm a SoCal dog.
Yeah.
Florida repping.
San Diego.
New York, baby.
West Texas.
Michigan, rest in peace.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
I guess
Forbes
two
in
of us, me
Michigan.
and Tim, are from Texas, and most of y'all from California.
Florida.
Florida.
Going to Florida this weekend.
Oh, you are?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a paramotor event there. They call it a fly-in, but everyone drives in. But yeah, I'm just gonna put my paramotor in the truck and fly around, enjoy good weather.
You sounded so. They call it a fly-in, but everyone's flying.
yeah.
We fly our
fly-in.
It was just like you have to have like a lighter than air license to fly.
Very precarious aircraft, so we mainly just drive them in.
It's not like it's not considered like an ultralight or anything when you fly
Dude,
that.
it's one of the few like areas where I think our government has been smart. So there's a lot of restrictions. You can't have more than 5 gallons. You can't weigh more than like 250 pounds, like the aircraft itself can't.
Yeah.
And they're like, and you can't have a passenger. So they're like,
I thought you can't weigh over 250. I'm like, damn, no patties, huh?
It sounds a lot like does that
wouldn't be a bad rule.
The old FAR Part 103.
That's exactly what it is. It's
Yeah,
Part 103. Yeah.
I used to fly ultralights all the time, and all of our rules fell under FAR Part 103.
And I thought it was pretty smart. They're like,
oh yeah, you can buy aircrafts that have that name in it,
and
because they're meant for
like
that. That's
even
right.
they crash, the only person that gets hurt is the pilot. So knock yourself.
All of them pirates are in danger.
Them air pirates.
Yar, I broke me leg.
No, Woody, though, for real, I think you need to crack the shit crust on that. You need to fly into that bitch. You need to fly in. Don't drive it.
What was that like old school fight back in the day when a fan man crashed into the arena?
Yeah, that was a huge fight too. It
He
was
got the
like,
shit beat out of him. It was like he crashed in there, and then not only did he crash, for some reason the other people just beat the shit out of him for crashing into the
Stop, get flying, get wrecked.
It was like a big like pay-per-view fight, and fucking fan man just crashed
back
into
when
it.
boxing was at its peak. He didn't account for the lights, like over the ring. There were like the square studio lights, like a theater, and his wing hit the lights, and he couldn't get in the ring like he wanted to.
Yeah. That's that old school when you see those like those like real TV clips and flew in. Like,
he called himself Fan Man. There was a different dude a month before 9/11. He crashed into the Statue of Liberty, and he got hung. I think he was trying to land on the torch, but instead he just got hung by it. They had to rescue him and everything.
Dumbass.
No, total dumbass.
I want to do something like that. Just something so stupid that just makes the news, and you just look like an asshole doing it the whole time. Like,
would it be like completely illegal to throw water balloons off it, like while you're flying around? Be like, bombs away,
dude. The maximum fine is like $1,000. So
worth it. You gotta go water balloon in.
If you can get 1 million views, you're in the money.
Yeah.
It's worth it. Yeah. Well, that's like when you watch like those Nitro Circus guys and also Back Road. He's not in here. He was telling me about this. He left, so he hit in. He's done skydiving stuff, and he was talking about how like all those Nitro Circus clips where they're doing crazy jumping out of the airplanes, like Travis Tron jumping out with no parachute, the way they fly off. It's all these crazy fines. Like they're getting fined for all that stuff, but they can afford it because they're getting stupid money.
They just do like paraglider, water balloons, Harley riders, and film. Yeah. That would be.
There's a paintball event I know they do.
Shot out of the sky.
They think they actually have guys in ultralights flying over. I don't think you're allowed to shoot back at them, but it's like this whole D-Day reenactment they do, and fuckers in the flying over you just fucking lighten you up, and you just have to take it.
Yeah, do that. Just get some of your friends to stand out
I
there.
have a few of my
Put
friends
on
that went to it.
GoPros.
They said it was crazy. They actually have like the old school like boats and shit, and they have a beachfront, and you have a respawn time because you die so much trying to come up the beach. You have to go to some waiting area. It's like 15 minutes back in the game.
There's a place in Corona that does something like that. A little, I forgot the name of the place, but they do shit like that.
I would always
What, SC Village?
like some like hardcore.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
Paintball.
I think that's what it's called.
I got confused. We're talking about paintball.
Yeah, because
we're all over the place here.
I was telling how they flew in the ski area. They would fly with the ultralights and shoot people from the sky.
There's a guy, we had him on our podcast. His name was Wolf, and they brought him up in a helicopter to shoot everybody.
Oh shit!
Yeah. What do you think? Wait, the helicopter's got all that prop wash and stuff, or whatever they call it.
I don't know if he hit anything, but they couldn't shoot back because of the prop wash. So he was just, just going nuts.
Maybe it sends those down like fucking wicked fast.
Yeah.
Dude, I got a motovlog question. What's up with all the road rage? Like people are getting
it's
wildly upset.
Have fun with those.
And it makes money, and that's why people do it. It's
if
fucking
you want to
pathetic.
incite a road rage incident, how hard would it be?
Yeah,
if you ride around on a bike and people cut you off, you're used to it. It happens. You know, you have to be
all the
ready
time.
for
You're
it. You have to be a defensive rider. But instead, what people do is some guy does something, a minor incident that if you were on your game would be a big deal, and let's say they just crazy overact to it, and it doesn't matter. When you pull up to somebody, they don't know you, and you start saying,
"Oh my god, he's playing 400 feet in front of me. Let me go fucking tell him he's a faggot and punch his mirror." That's pretty much every motovlogger's mentality that wants to get in that kind of level to upload that. That's pretty much all I see with that. It's pretty. I feel you.
I mean, it makes money, so that's.
I guess it makes. I don't like it as a viewer. Like I watch this guy, and it's like you're getting really upset over nothing.
If you see that shit anymore today, at this point, it's cringy. There was a time where you would see that to the point where it would be annoying, but I've personally seen it slow down, but I don't know.
That makes
you guys are seeing it more than I am.
I watch a lot of old videos because I'm new, so I'm like catching up on it.
It just makes you wonder how someone
I feel like it was really hard.
road rage 3 times a week, every single week. Like in every video, it's some kind of road rage incident, minivan mom or some shit like that.
But I feel like there's a few people that've gone into that groove. That's what they do, and then I think it's back down. I feel like 2015 was super hard on that.
Yeah. I think it sort of saturated itself, and also people started to figure out, people who were legitimately trying to grow their channels or make something good out of their channels figured out that was not the way to do it, because viral videos, building a channel on viral videos is a double-edged sword.
Dude, everyone who's got one of those too, like who's got one of those really like a video that's got a couple million views, makes almost no money off of it. And I'm trying to explain to him that advertisers, they don't like that shit. Like,
and a lot of times just by YouTube's rules and regulations, if you want to call them that, just their terms and conditions,
age restricted.
A lot of times they'll age restrict them, and when they're age restricted, you can't make a penny on them. So then you have this huge video that makes no money, and then on top of that, you get these subscribers who are disengaged subscribers. So you might have a 20 or 30 or 50 or 100,000 subscriber channel, and your videos get 2,000 views.
I'm an expert
and 100 subscribers.
I don't mean to brag, but this is really where I shine.
Yeah, but you know what? but once you've accomplished getting 1 million subscribers, I mean, that's still something to be proud of. Even as the channel ages, you can still say, "Hey, look, that's kind of a cool thing,
right?"
Milestone.
I remember all that old school stuff though. They did the whole billionaire bash or whatever that thing was called.
Oh yeah,
the fucking all the crazy old controversies. It's like, what's his name? He's still around. He's fucking, nobody remembers he was a part of gaming. Fucking Keemstar. Everyone always knows his new shit with the drama thing. And I'm like, you don't, like, I love it when people bring him up and I'm like, you don't know about him back in the day. You think you know bad shit about him now. You don't know this
generation of asshole gamers.
Yeah, I'm still stuck to that channel. It's funny. I can select it unsub it, but it still shows in there FAG. Not sublist. I think it's hilarious. Yeah, that guy was a fucking trip, man.
Dude, Keemstar and I have a long history, man. Like, I don't even want to bring it up. I don't need the drama. I'm fine.
Let's hear it. We like drama.
I can't. No, dude. So Keemstar's like in the light right now, right? You don't want to pick on the guy with the mic. You'll lose. That's where I am.
Squash the beef.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's talk about Yammy Noob. Let's talk about your
Oh no, that's over with. No.
It's over when I say it's over. I'm a big subscriber.
Ixnay on the Ammy
Fuck around and wind up on a list. Get yourself on a list, boy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Wait, so how far back do you and Keem go?
Since the beginning. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Like we were. Oh God, you're getting me to talk about it. You clever
Yes!
bitch. Yeah. I've been outsmarted by
ninja sometimes.
Like, guys, you are the idea man. First the thongs, now this.
I'm sorry. But like, so you guys pretty much like, you guys start at the same time, or you guys kind of like jived off each other in the beginning, or?
I mean,
yeah, he started before me, but not by a lot. You know, I don't know, months. Yeah, so he kind of fell off prior to me getting big, and then I fell off prior to him getting big. Hey, maybe I'll get big next. We'll keep the pattern up.
But then his channel will get deleted again too. You know that they have a pattern of doing that.
I used to do a happy dance every time his channel got deleted, but I look like Snoopy.
Because he would. I remember, because he'd be like, "We built the channel back up to this point," and next, where'd that channel go again? God.
People say I'm wearing a red coat in the chat. It's an arrow stitch, baby. You don't know? Dude, I got this arrow stitch back when I rode like a long time ago. So I was like 26 or something. The thing is, I'm twice the man I used to be. So now I'm packed in here like a sausage. Like it barely fits.
I'm twice the man I used to be just last year. I feel you on that, man.
When you have to hit up your sponsors and be like, "Can I get a size bigger, please?"
Dude, that's an area. Dude, the motorvlog gets sponsored out the wazoo. Like everybody is.
Oh yeah, because of all the product lines, man. There's infinite motorcycle.
And in the motorcycle world, like, because you got to think like they're kind of like transforming out. Like for the longest time, everyone advertised through magazines and everything. And just finally, everyone's kind of realizing like, oh, this is a really dead market. So. Where they kind of look around. I mean, you don't have like motorcycling on television. You don't have. This is it. This is like the forefront. Like
everyone, social media is so effective. Like, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just saying, one of the things is like when you're buying a new motorcycle, what's the first thing you go fucking do? You go get on the internet and you Google the bike that you're thinking of, and now all of a sudden all these videos are popping up with people riding and talking about their bikes and bullshitting on their bikes. So. You know, it's their opportunity,
right? And the cross marketing of it also works that way. So, you know, hey, somebody's looking for FZ07, so they watch a Jake video, but then they also see that Jake has this blinker set and this tail light, and so the people who market those products are very savvy about that. And they know how to take advantage of it. And it
look at Senna.
When Senna, oh my God, Senna sponsored CMM, yeah.
And they gave out shit to everybody. Now, when you talk to someone about fucking headsets, they're like, "What do you guys scale it?" No, Senna.
I told that they had to give me one of the GP10 packs, and they did. They no hesitation. I was like, "Hey, I invented this shit. Give me your equipment."
Yeah, you ask for doubles all the time, so you can do giveaways.
Hey,
I wouldn't even blink about it. I know. FPS Russia, like every gun that he's using, he's getting like doubles of it back up. Yeah, you know, it might break during the shoot. You don't want to risk that. I'll need a couple. Guns are expensive too.
Nothing Fancy says that he doesn't take anything like that, but.
Are you watching Nothing Fancy, Tim?
Oh yeah, I watch Nothing Fancy. Yeah,
Nothing Fancy.
I watched Nothing Fancy's 10 tips for new riders. And it was like, he's like, yeah, this will be like feature length. Yeah, 90 minutes. Holy fuck, dude.
I will make a long with him. Every time he uploads a video, you're gonna watch it. I'm like, okay, I got to dedicate some time. Let me go get a drink. Let me take a piss.
Bring some snacks in.
It is nothing for that dude to do like an hour-long gun review. But you got to say this though, man. He doesn't make videos for the lowest common denominator of society. You have to have an attention span, and he goes into really good detail detail on the minutia of a lot of those guns.
He's got like an AK verse MC or like AR-15 like series, and I think it's like 9 parts, and each one's an hour long. And I think I've watched all of them. Like,
what about Hickok 45? That dude makes some good videos too, man.
Hickok,
he's awesome.
Dude, if you do it through the lens of I'm sitting in a classroom, his videos make complete sense. It's like, I bet they're an absolute mirror of what it was like when he was a teacher all those years.
Yeah. He's huge, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think Dan met him and said he was like twice as tall as Dan.
Oh yeah, he's gigantic. FPS Rush is pretty
7
tall.
feet? That's right. They did have a quick little video together one time.
They met him more than once, and yeah, he said that he's much taller than him. Apparently, before they met, like subscribers had talked this like marksmanship trash, and when Hickok met FPS Rush, he's like, "Look, I'm not looking for any kind of like." He thought like Kyle was behind it all, and that he was going to start. If I can shoot more accurately than you, trouble. And Kyle's like, I'm not looking for trouble. You know, Kyle's a good shot. I don't know who's better. Hickok's a good shot too.
Yeah, he's
got awesome. That the factor is age just makes it that much more sick.
Yeah, the way he talks,
thick glasses, and he's just all like,
shit
shot. My wife is better. It's funny. My wife's got a concealed handgun license, and I don't. And we'll be somewhere, and it'll be like, well, Jake, why don't you have one? I'm like, if something happened, I'd hand her the gun anyway. Like, buddy, please take care of this.
Sometimes I think I'm a good shot, and then I'll watch a Hickok video and realize where I really stand. What are you bolting on next, Jake? Give us the inside scoop.
What?
Your bolt-on shit series. It's a series. You need more.
You actually do watch this shit. It's gonna crack me up.
Oh no, yeah, I could pass.
Well, I just put a set of Pro Taper Ricky Carmichael bin bars on there. I did that. I put a different throttle tube. I was just telling about that earlier. Yeah, it'll be the whole thing. I changed it up, and I'll probably put that out tomorrow.
62 sprocket.
It's funny. My dad came by. My dad called me up. He goes, "I'm off today, and I've got nothing to do. I'm going to come over and do something with you." And I was like, well, I was going to put this camera on a tripod. If you want to walk around and hold it. He's like, okay, I'm there. So we'll see how steady his hands are. I don't know.
Every time I watch a moto vlog, I want the motorcycle of that vlogger. Like they all make them look like the perfect, but like I'm like, maybe I should get a Grom. I'm like looking on Craigslist for Groms. Like, I don't have any motorcycle friends. I'm not gonna have any fun on a Grom.
I got rid of mine. They're awesome. The reason I got rid of mine, you'd understand if you came to my house and you realized how far I am from a road that the Grom can reach those speeds. I have to take like country roads. They're like highway country roads to get anywhere that are all like 60, 70 miles an hour.
But they sound perfect for the Grom.
Oh God!
Oh no!
Nah, that's like
you saw how that out here is pretty perfect for it, huh? Like by Chaparral.
Yeah, you're not that far from it, right?
So what are ideal roads for Grom? I thought country roads would be cool.
Well, it's one lane. You can't get out of people's way, and it's
back roads, dirt roads, any road that's not major.
If you're in the city though, what I would do is I used to truck it just like 20 miles into the next town over, and then I can from that city go all the way into Dallas and back. Which on the Grom, from where I was starting in that city, if I jumped on the highways and went on my bike, it's like 35 minutes. But to do it on the Grom, it's such an epic adventure. We did love doing it. We would go all the way from I think the city's called McKinney, and we go from McKinney all the way down into Dallas and back. That's like 5-6 hours of riding right there because you're all back roads. And then of course you're dicking around the whole time. We're on sidewalks for half the adventure, pissing people off.
6 hours
Don't pull a Captain Man on the Grom though. Be careful where you ride.
Do what? Don't do what?
LA River, the Captain Man. That was probably like the funniest shit ever.
What did he do in there?
LA River?
Anywhere you ride. I think it wasn't the LA River. Reminded me of that. It's like the
that's arson in the LA River.
No, whoever busted their ass out in the
isn't the
grass?
When we were in that little lake in San Bernardino.
Yeah, it just reminded me of like a river or something.
That one.
I can't believe we didn't get in the LA River while I was out there.
Yeah, dude.
We tried, man.
You tried harder.
Brought some bolt cutters next trip.
If I
freaks me out what LA calls a river,
there, no doubt.
Like that's a river to you guys?
Every LA
manufactured out here, man.
I just want to ride in that thing from playing it in GTA. I gotta get into that thing.
I just want to get in there from some like Terminator OG shit.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many movies. Even that place that we pulled up and we couldn't get in. I think that's in Gone in 60 Seconds. That was the first thing because as soon as we were going down that street, I could remember. It was so funny. Just in general, not even that movie. Is there some of the areas that y'all were taking me through? Suddenly, I'm like, oh, that movie, and that movie, and that movie, and that movie. You start pointing and looking at places, and I've got like a good like visual memory of these things. So.
I think you bust through it in Need for Speed too.
Well, that's a video game, but I'm saying a real life video.
Well, that's what everybody said. They're like, "Oh, that place is in GTA," and then I've never even played GTA to find that spot.
I need to go do it again. I did a video where I'm doing a wheelie down this next to this city hall building or something in Dallas. That was it was in RoboCop, the old original RoboCop. Like he fights that that big machine. It's down in Dallas.
Try to pan the scenes over and over, like in between the two.
Yeah, like it's real shitty. It was back when like I first started doing this stuff, and it's not a good camera. I need to go back out there with like my GoPros and stuff, and fucking like I'll do cutaways to like him fighting that machine. I'll be fucking doing like donuts next to it or something. I have to get the fuck out of there because it's like it is like a city hall building or something like that.
Just do like a backstory clickbait, or you just pretending like you're a stuntman in the movie or something.
Yeah, except I was like 1 year old when that movie came out.
They don't need to know.
Are there any popular old moto vloggers?
Yeah. I might be actually am I the oldest person?
Jake the Garden Snake.
Jake, how old are you?
I like how Tim stayed quiet on it.
Well, I'm 31. I'm not.
Oh yeah, that's not old yet.
Oh, you mean old as far as age goes? The answer to that is no. If you're over 40, you're washed up, man.
Like 60, right? I think.
I'm watching it like I watch vlogs and I'm like, all right, so what is it like? What does a popular moto vlogger do? Like, what does a good video consist of? And it's like, fuck, if you don't like humping your front shocks, then you're kind of a stick in the mud.
Oh, you've seen it.
Dude, my wife just made flan and she brought me it.
There, I will tell you though, just because you and I are about the same age.
No, you're adorable.
Wait, what?
Burn.
Ouch.
How old are you? Am I not giving you credit?
Yeah, no, I'm 47.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were in your 40s.
I am. I'm 43. No, I thought you were younger. But all right.
No, we're pretty close. But I'll tell you, I do watch a lot of moto vloggers who are in our age group and older, like into their 50s and 60s, and there is a lot to be learned from them because content-wise, they do contribute a lot, but not a single one of them have a significantly big channel. It's a dangerous thing letting people know you're as old as you are. I'll let you know that right now.
Can be bad at times, but the weird thing is like every once in a while I'll get that thing where like people remember how old I am or something. I don't know why you always see my face in videos, but someone will be like, Jake's over 30. Like I'm on subbing this guy, but if my core audience is like, it's like the tie between those two groups. It's like 25 to 35 or something. It's like, so I think there's a big difference in people who comment is what I figured out versus people who are your core viewers. So
yeah, I did that in gaming. Like I was probably 32 when I started my channel, maybe older than that, maybe 36. I forget. And, I was like the only old person who did gaming videos at the time. And then I kind of leveraged it to my advantage. Like people don't know my channel, but I did this thing Mail Monday where I gave advice. And I
remember that.
Okay, yeah. So like that was the thing that the people who were 22 couldn't do as well.
Yeah. You had the wisdom there. Yeah, I remember. I remember all that shit. I'm saying that now. I'm remembering this.
Yeah.
Didn't you do a thing or time where you like y'all would watch Netflix or something, right?
Yeah, we used to watch like the whole family. Dude, that was monetized too.
Yeah, that was pretty baller right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think my agent came up with that idea. He was like, "Yeah, you could like watch movies as a whole family or something." Like,
what they used to do, guys. I think like y'all would pick a movie, right? You say, "Okay, we're starting it now." So
Great.
You wouldn't show the movie, but you would show you guys watching it, and then
and it would be like a big
shit. It's finally able to join.
Hi, Dan.
You've been trying to get in here. I saw on Super Faggot Force. You've been trying to get in here all night, man. Sorry, it's a busy night. Ladies and gentlemen, do it with Dan.
What's up, Dan? Do it with Nobody Cares.
Dan, you were Dan Woody is right. Woody's gamer tag.
Yeah, I know Woody.
Okay.
Well, Jake, how old are you? You're 30?
I see him.
Do you?
Jake's 31. He just told us.
Oh, he's 31. I didn't know that.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, he's 69, dude.
There it is.
Oh God.
Well, so as soon as Dan comes, we all get quiet, like we were talking about.
Yeah, like
Say something, Dan.
It's very intimidating.
dance, you bunch of faggots.
Everyone changed
Whatever.
topic. Dan came.
Whatever people talk about when I'm not here, probably about how gay I
You
am.
changed the
busy.
tone, Dan.
Yeah.
That's what happens when I get in here sometimes. Sometimes I just derail it to the point where like no one can recover, and it's just like it just gets awkward.
It's just so done, man. We're like,
With all that.
at this point,
Hey Woody, are you watching the side chat? They're making fun of how old my racing leathers are
I saw that.
because
It's
they were
older
made
than
in the
sun.
90s.
No, one guy said it's older than the sun that tandem.
Yeah.
T-Rex.
Damn.
Made from the finest dinosaur hides.
I would fist bump you if this arrow stitch fit properly. 'Cause so
that's great. I would fist bump.
Yeah, I want you to take your 1 million subscriber channel and convert it fully to a motovlogging channel. You've got to do this.
Dude, just chap some
Because
asses.
now
Dude,
it's
chap some asses.
The biggest motovlogger in the world's going to be in his 40s, and I will be vindicated.
oh, I need to do that.
When Tim's, I think the Tim's Leather's gas was still like 60 cents. Not bad. That's
I like the. I like it how you're starting to do motorcycles and stuff now.
Sorry, Tim.
Oh,
do you, Dan? Do you?
Yeah. I just felt like I would add something to the conversation.
well done, Dan. You did great.
Yeah, riveting.
Yeah. We'll see you next week, Dan. Bye.
I'm sorry. I'm
All right, guys.
You know what's funny about this entire situation? I've been trying to convince Cinnamon Toast Ken to just like do nothing but motorcycle vlogs as well.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Do him like a motherfucker.
Might as well.
And then Dan will just like cry like tears of jizz forever.
Have you actually like chatted with him on the side?
Huh?
Have you chatted with him like outside of comments? Okay.
He's live right now. He doesn't feel like hanging out with us.
He sent. Well, we were going back and forth. Like he sent me a message or two, I think, but he was doing it through like the YouTube Messenger, and I would I would not see it for like 3 weeks. Like I'd be like, oh yeah, sorry, dude, I don't know how to check this thing.
You're like, fuck you, Cinnamon Toast Ken. Faggot.
My
Like, that's
bad.
what you're saying to him. That's what he took that as. I hope you know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll creep on him most of the time when I talk to him though. Like I'll like catch him when he's like streaming, like and there's like a low amount of people in there, and then I'll just like come in and just spam his ass.
What's he streaming on? Is he on Twitch? Is he doing it just like this?
He's on Facebook or YouTube right now. He's live right now.
Everyone go bomb his chat.
Doing it live.
Oh shit! Yeah, fucking void the horns.
I remember this. These guys used to do this painkiller thing. I was just telling my buddy about this.
We still do. It hurts my feelings.
Yeah, I mean,
like, oh yeah, back in the day. What you mean?
I guess. Sorry, I'm out of the loop on it. But no, when it was like a shit megaton of people would come in there, I remember shutting down websites was the funniest shit y'all would do. Y'all be like, everyone go to BurgerKing.com and click F3 as fast as you can, and the fucking site would go offline.
We would take down Burger King, like just random shit. Maglite, Taco Bell, Wendy's. We
Yeah,
just
the restaurant, the restaurants never had a strong enough.
I didn't hear what you said.
Man, I feel
Maglite. How much RAM do you need to play Minecraft?
Maglite was Wings of Redemption.
What do you mean Dan told us to come here? How did this get flipped to me? I don't want to take all the fucking heat now.
Yeah, everyone go over there and tell them Dan said you're an asshole.
It's like we should try to take down someone's. It'd have to be smaller, like some doctor's office. Yeah, just attack them with our 200 people. We'll all land on F5. We could.
I'm still laughing at Maglite.
I don't think Cinnamon Toast can even chat, so it's cool.
He pays attention to the Twitch chat more than anything.
Oh, well.
We had this thing for Maglites on the show. I liked them because they were good flashlights. I once saw a guy use
Maglites
it
are the best
under a Jeep.
It's just it reminds me of like old school. That's why it's awesome.
Wings of Redemption. Like he told these stories as if he was like this masterful street fighter, and And he's
see that. I can see that.
He'd say he'd take a Maglite and make teeth soup out of it. And I'm like, what's teeth soup? And he's like, yeah, you take a Maglite, you knock their teeth out, they get all like bloody and like teeth just floating in there. And like no one really believed he had done that.
Speaking of that, when I was a little kid, me and my dad visited his old buddy, and this was late 90s. Long story short, his buddy was drunk as fuck that night. Was outside for some reason, and the security guard there had a Maglite, the good big one, the big old man one, and I guess my dad's friend was saying a little something too much, and the security guard busted his mouth and knocked his teeth out with it, just like you just said.
Holy shit, real thing?
Yeah, but sadly the security guard got sued and fired, and like he got fucked out of it. But literally,
like maybe he overreacted.
What you just said, teeth soup, happened right off the bat as soon as he was talking shit. Oh man.
Now flashlights are different. Like, you get one the size of your pinky, it lights up your backyard. They're incredible.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, man.
We used to. I remember I had one in Boy Scouts, and I literally like. It's gonna sound stupid now, but because we always just say this. But I did hit somebody in Boy Scouts with one because he jumped out and scared me, and that was like not the thing to do because we used to always use Maglites back then because you could drop them in like a water and
you'd put them in your ass. You know, they'd fit right.
Oh, totally. And but wasn't I telling you about this, Dan, the other day?
Probably, dude. You tell me so much shit.
I know we talk like women, but I was carrying something heavy where it was like a couple of us and we would carry something in. We'd have to hike in on these camping trips. And fucking one of my friends, I think Luke was his name, jumped out from a tree, woo, in the middle of the dark, and I just shit, like reaction. I just swiped at him, forgot I had his fucking Maglite, fucking hit him right across the damn face. And then he goes and tells the scoutmaster, and the scoutmaster's like, "Well, you can't do that, Luke. That's stupid. You can't scare people in the woods in the middle of the night. They're gonna hit you.
You're gonna get hit."
Jake has a website,
fine, though, but man.
Jake has a website. The homepage is all dynamically created out of like YouTube and Facebook stuff. I bet we can take it down.
Oh, my page?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the guy. You know what's funny about my page? Somebody made that for me, and it took me a year to find out who it was that was running it. And then when I found out, I was like, "Well, do you always want to keep it going?" He's like, "Okay." So I don't really use it for anything, but yeah, do you want to shut it down?
Go to thegardensnake.com and just listen to F5.
I'm on there. I'm here. Here we are.
I'm going to get like an email from this dude.
D-Dots. Is that some sweet dick pics?
I'm working on it. I'm trying to shut down my own site. This is the coolest thing I've ever done.
Does it link to lemonparty.com?
No.
Woo! DOS.
Maybe we have to put the link in the chat for people to.
I'm working on that. I can't actually link it.
Have to be like an ad.
Put the link in our Innerside chat, and I'll link it out there.
Yeah, there it is, guys. I just put it in the thing. So just go to that and refresh as fast as you can. Surely we can knock this one down. Unless it's hosted through some big ass. I don't know how he did it, to be honest.
Probably through like GoDaddy or something. With 200 people, I don't think you're going to take it down.
I remember telling the guy, if you want to put AdSense on there and keep the money for yourself, I don't care. I don't. Fuck.
Like an idiot, I refreshed the Hangout page and left for a second.
Noob.
Dang it, it's not going down.
Hard. And I'm refreshing as fast as it'll load. I'm refreshing.
Yeah, we don't have enough people to take down.
No,
we need the chat to jump in. They're just getting started.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is right. There's a little delay, so they might just be doing this.
Yeah, but we couldn't link it properly. Give them a second. They'll help out.
Yeah, I'll link it over here again.
Someone is trying so hard to add.
Go to that site, guys. Go to that site and just start refreshing as fast as you can.
The side chat's too busy reminiscing.
You know what we can take down? We can take down
they're too busy talking about the age of my racing.
I'm telling you. You see, one guy pumped up Cavaricis and British Knights. I can't believe it.
Let's go to my newest video and refresh as fast as you can.
You guys don't. None of you guys know what Cavaricis. I couldn't imagine that.
It's the full.
Tim, you weren't into Cavaricis, were you?
No, absolutely not. You get your ass kicked in West Texas with that.
I'll just say I may or I may not have had a pair of those. That's all. That's all
okay,
I'll say.
We gotta find some obscure website because I don't think we can do this one.
One guy in the chat said he's down on it, but I'm not seeing.
Man, mine's coming.
I think
it's working for me. It must be
working for me too.
Let's go. We gotta go.
My shitternet.
No, you were saying you have the right idea. You got to find some random local doctor's office site.
Yeah, right?
Like, or a school site. I bet a school site we could take down easy.
Dude. Have you seen the guy that hacked his school's website? His school's website. It was just something like Joey sucks big dicks. And the school. I gotta find it. I gotta find it. It's the funniest shit I've ever seen.
All right, I bet we can. Maybe we have a better chance at this one. I'm gonna put the link in our side chat, and then I'll put it in the thing. Y'all want to try this one here? See what y'all say about it first. It's just like a random school in Dallas's website.
It's probably going to be part of the independent school district server system. So
Tim, damn you with your smarts.
Yeah.
Did Jake just link to this hangout?
Jake,
gosh dang it, Jake!
Jake, dude.
Get out of here.
Jake is copy paste tarded.
Oh yeah. He posted the invite to the room in the side chat once and just hello randos.
Oh, I thought you meant he just did it again. That's why I got irate.
No, I didn't do it now. No way. I've been trying to be pretty. I did do that. Yeah, ever since then I've been pretty
At least it's full right now. If you
know what's good though? Yeah. We did that.
And internet.
Here's what's crazy. We did that, and this one guy got in. Remember his name? Then he got in again.
Yeah, it was that Australian vlogger, Just Tex.
And then wasn't it Ghost Ninja that did it right? And he got in on you.
No.
Who was it?
It was.
I literally though, I screwed up one time. Then somebody else, I think all they did was screen share by accident for a few seconds on the wrong screen. Same guy got in 2 weeks later or something.
Dude,
he's super chill. We're just okay, well, you're in here now. What's up?
PKA used to get fucked with so much.
Oh, and they used to knock it down.
The DDoSing was nonstop.
I do remember that you went through a lot to try to fix it too.
Yeah, I tried so hard. Back in the day, it was complicated too. I just couldn't beat it. We eventually stopped the show from being live. That's kind of why it's not. Now there's all this Patreon complexity around it. If we were to make it live, they wouldn't be getting what they paid for. And life is complicated.
Word.
But, money.
Survival.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, if anybody comes up with an idea of a site they want to try, I still think that's funny. I would like to try it, but I don't know if it would work. go to a local Napa's website or something random.
Google orbit ion cannon.
Dan's not talking. Dan, what are you doing?
I'm trying to find this funny hack where dude's all like, I like big fucking dick. And it was a website from high school.
The ones with,
that's a sound clip right there.
Yeah, dude.
That's an audio drop.
If I had $1.
That's going to be my new ringtone.
I was just going to say that. I was too slow. Can you imagine? It's I like big fat dick. Hold on. Sorry, guys. My phone's ringing. Pardon me.
I'll just put it on for you.
I once had a hacker steal my
I will never stop
tag.
calling you.
This guy was big time. He had stolen millions of credit cards and taken down banks and stuff. And for some reason, he fucked with me and took my gamer tag.
I remember this. Jesus, I was there for all this.
That's the guy that comments on your video and says, "Please respond," and they don't.
But this guy was the guy you had to play cool with him, right?
Yeah, dude. So I call him up and it's him and his friend on it was AOL. I don't know why hackers use AIM, but they do.
It's crazy. Knows.
Anyway, I call him up and I'm like, "Hey guys, what made you target me?" And they said my breath smells like cum.
Oh, those cheeky 12-year-olds.
Oh god.
Yeah, but I couldn't take offense or shoot back at him or anything because I'm still trying to get him to be nice to me. And we went on back and forth, and the meaner one dropped off the call, and eventually they're like, "Dude, there's nothing we can do. We've already tried to have it unbanned, and it's not." And my gamer tag was banned for 9,999 years. And
holy shit.
That must have been the Xbox One days, the Xbox OG.
Yeah, Xbox 360.
Yeah, I had that happen a lot.
And once fucking Microsoft bans you, they don't fuck around.
Wasn't that a lot of the guys used to have to buy multiple 360s? They would make piles of them from the prank guys or whatever. That would
right when their Xboxes would get banned. But this is my gamer tag. So it happened on December 26th. and the chief of Microsoft security at the time was this guy named Step2, and the hackers suggested that I tweet him. They're like, "You're real high profile. If you get people to tweet him, then he'll help you out." So I did. Like, I went to Twitter and I asked everyone to like send this message to Step2 in hopes that he would unban my gamer tag, because it was a real big deal. Like, I was one of the, if you guys read my branding right, like my channel, my Twitter, my Facebook, I had Skype, like I had it all worked out. And I didn't want to have some random gamer tag that wasn't me anymore. So Step2 got pissed. Apparently, sending like 1,000 tweets to him is a form of harassment. Like, he thought that I was attacking him and that like I was the dick in the situation. And I had to talk to him and beg him and grovel, and then he hooked me up.
Dang, he was like, "Step to this, correct?"
Yeah, yeah.
Or don't step to at all.
I was really.
Well, I mean, I don't think you would have got his attention any other way.
Right? Yeah. Like he was mad, but in the end, he did what I wanted him to. So
because he was like, "Well, fuck, do it again. Might as well."
It's
That's
it's
cool,
kind of like dealing with the police. Like, I'm not trying to get you to like me. I'm just trying to get you to let me go.
Well, there was that guy who his internet. You know, when you pay for a certain internet speed and then you don't fucking get it, and I know everyone deals with it, and you get pissed off because it's always when you're trying to do something. And what he did is he set up a Raspberry Pi to tweet the ISP every time it dropped below that benchmark. And so, like, within a week, like, their ISP was just getting slammed with fucking tweets from his little Raspberry Pi.
Though. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty
So they finally fixed it for him.
I had a job when I was like, I don't know, say 25, and they had no work for me. And so every day I would ask them for work, but I felt like I was being an asshole because I was a consultant. And I would just sit there at the office doing nothing all day long.
That's what consultants do.
Oh, it was the greatest thing. Like, I was going to night school at the time, learning about databases, and to this day, it's one of my strongest topics because how many textbooks have you read from front to back? Like, I had nothing but time on my hands.
Yeah.
And I thought because it was comp sci related, it was kind of like working. So I just kicked ass in school that term. Anyway, I set up a cron job that mailed my boss every morning, just letting them know, like, "Hey, I'm available. If you have any work that you need me to do, let me know." And I just came to work and did school shit all day long. That's all I did. It was great.
Heck of a deal.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I had a job one time working where I worked full time all year round. But we only worked really 6 months out of the year. The office, the other 6 months out of the year, wasn't really doing anything. And I did a lot of that same stuff. Took full advantage of the internet and reading and studying. Yeah, I was taking some college classes at the time. Those are great gigs when you can get them. Unfortunately, they don't always last.
Yeah. That I was young. I guess now I'm acting like it was great. At the time, I felt like my resume was falling behind. You know, I was.
Jake.
Oh, what's up?
This is a comment.
Jake, talk about Tim Leathers.
It's a Tim Leathers is one
Good job.
MTV played.
Oh, that was
Got him.
What was that show called? I used to watch it every day after school.
What's that?
TRL?
Countdown. Yeah, I thought it was TRL. That didn't sound right.
Yeah, Carson, all that shit. That was a weird.
That sounds like the owl from was it freaking
from Jason and the Argonauts.
Whatever it was, you know, Clash of the Titans.
Jason and the Argonauts.
Oh, I was thinking Clash of the Titans.
Yeah, Clash of the Titans. That's it.
I never heard of Jason and the Argonauts.
It's kind of the same thing, but yeah, you had it right. I had it wrong.
This is a game thing or something?
No, it's a movie.
It's an old movie.
I don't know, dude.
Come on, man, Harry Hamlin, baby.
No,
Before LA Law.
Before LA.
LA Law's a show, right?
Shut up.
Come on, Jake. Keep killing me.
I'm sorry. I'm fucking
Seriously.
Snapper.
I find that offensive.
Yeah.
I only watch anime, guys.
I only watch upscale hentais.
We have a buddy like that though, for real. He's like
everyone has a buddy like that.
I guess that's right? Yeah, what am I saying? Yeah,
everyone's got that one friend.
And it's all funny, except that he really does have like the My Little Pony wallet and all that stuff, and it's got the little tail that hangs out the pocket, and you're like, wait, what?
Dude,
And he runs with his arms facing straight back.
Yeah, but this guy can wheelie 10 times better than I can and does circle wheelies. You know him. It's
Cesar
jujitsu from my channel.
He practices his jujitsu.
He probably does. I don't know, man. But the guy can fucking ride. He gets mad when we don't like all this guy wants to do is watch fucking anime or do wheelies. And he gets like, we'll go to meets and stuff, and he gets mad like, why aren't we riding? When are we gonna go ride? And he'll just start doing circle wheelies in the parking lot, and he gets angry that we're not riding yet. Cesar, he's a good guy though. He's just insane.
Guys, I gotta bail. I gotta go to sleep.
No, you don't. Man. Fuck your life.
Stay for the week.
It's 10 o'clock.
It's 11 o'clock here, man.
Oh, that's right. Well, still.
So hold on. I gotta ask.
Yeah.
On the jackets one, what the fuck was he saying?
Yeah, my wife was like, "What is that guy saying?"
You know that was, right? It was EJ.
What was he saying?
He was supposed to say 3 icon jackets. You know, like 3 icon jackets.
That is not what he said.
Hold on. If I show you the footage he sent me, and I love ZJ, he's a friend. He sent me this thing. I swear to God, like he's never heard the song, right? I get this thing, and I swear it's just like this: 3 icon jackets. Yeah. I'm like, what in the holy hell? Like, all of a sudden, we're in like a gospel church here. And then it's a great take. He drops the jackets on the floor like James Brown or whatever, everything's bad. And I'm like, what in the whole hell am I gonna do with this? So I chop the audio up to make it fit 3 icon jackets. That's what makes that great, because the clip was easily 20 seconds long of that. I had it up. I uploaded it. I will upload it and send it to you, Dan. You will laugh. I love ZJ.
I thought I heard something funny,
but it was such a crazy. I mean, none for the Dan. You nailed it. Your old Billy was perfect. I was like, all right, he's got it. Everybody's got it. Tim was rock solid.
Yeah, I did it in the key of C though, man. I think you played the song in the key of G, so I'm a little weird.
Tim is
Tim's actual music knowledge.
Yeah, Tim's like, oh, that was an
Tim is such a musician. I'm like,
you should have done it in the other octave. Oh, it's the wrong octave.
It's the most predictable Tim comedy I've ever made.
In all fairness, dude, you should have probably sent everyone the audio, the song.
Oh,
listen. Dan, if it wasn't such a hot mess, it wouldn't be so awesome. All right.
True story.
I went upstairs, closed the door in my bedroom, and sang that song without any background music, and it was just a little off. And I'm like, all right, it's perfect. It's perfect. That whole freaking thing was just a shit show, and I love that video though. It makes me laugh every time I watch it.
Every time I watch it, I love Downey, but then Chase comes on there and he's like, 2 Horrocks. You're like, what?
Who? No, that wasn't Chase.
Yeah, that wasn't Chase?
No, that was Witness.
That was Witness?
Witness 2281? Yeah.
I thought that was Chase on 2 wheels.
Dude, he's going to go crazy. He goes,
triggered.
People bust his chops saying he's Chase, and he's like, he's not. So I usually call him Chase, but that's pretty funny.
I thought just because it sounds like Chase.
Here it is in the key of C right here.
Here we go with the key.
Oh, God.
Christmas, my true love gave to me.
It sounds like Chase on 2 wheels.
No, it wasn't Chase. It was Witness.
There you go.
2 Helmet Warhawks. It sounds just like Chase.
Well, he doesn't have a Warhawk, does he, Chase?
Probably. I don't know, dude.
I don't think he does.
I didn't see a Warhawk.
Yeah,
all I saw was a red variant, and that was enough for me.
Yeah, that's all I saw.
Oh, you just saw that? That's the whole Helmet Warhawks, man.
Subscribe
to that. Ass hair. I bet I've been an ass Warhawk.
I'm so upset. I'm so upset that I didn't get another Arson Ride Zinger this year.
Oh,
I was
Zinger?
You're a good boy.
Yeah, I was genuinely upset about it.
Holiday slapper.
Upset on my dick.
I mean, like, if I get a singer out of it, that's fine.
You want a singer?
DeFober's not leaving. We've drawn him back in.
Yeah, we've drawn him back in. That's what we do.
Like, well, I guess I'm not going to work tomorrow. Fucking.
I'm still going to work. I'll just be free.
Stay up forever.
That's why God made Red Bull. It'll be fun.
Did you guys see Psycho Cruz's video?
Yes.
By chance?
I commented on it. Believe it or not.
I actually commented on it too, and I never did.
Arson, did they delete your comment?
Oh, what video did he make? I don't know.
Did you make one on Psycho Cruises?
Super B sent me a link to it. That's how I knew about it.
Wait, was this the video that he made where he was seeing people talking?
My response to shit talking moto vloggers.
Oh, whatever. Have fun. I only mocked him on that one video, but it needed to be. I don't hate the guy.
What I told him in the comment,
make fun of him, but I mean, I don't hate him.
I just left him a comment. I said, "Hey, look, man. You know, most of the ribbing I've seen toward you is pretty good natured and lighthearted. We all make fun of each other. We all, razz each other. People are just razzing you a little bit. Don't take it personally.
Yeah, like we're shitty to each other.
Yeah,
we're good friends."
Well, I mean, I guess from an outsider's perspective,
maybe we want to be friends with him secretly. Maybe it's like we secretly like him.
No.
I kind of wish you would on the All-in-One Sport Bike channel. Personally,
I really feel bad that I didn't get a chance to create an all-in-one motorcycle channel.
It was already done. Yeah,
it was already done. It was too late.
It's already done, and it's done.
Nothing for nothing. He did name the double R. The double R. He really did. You got to give them that.
The double R.
He also can't. Yeah.
What?
I tell you what, man, one of the things that watching that video made me realize, and I just am kind of going back to see if my comment is still there because I'm curious now.
It is. I just found it.
Is it? Okay. Well, I've noticed that, dude, this guy also has a very disengaged subscribership. He just reached 200,000.
I can't believe that.
And his videos are getting like 8,000, 10,000, 6,000.
It's a weird time of year for motorcycle videos.
Yeah, well, that's true too. That is.
This is the slump for motorcycle channels.
That happens. This is the winter of our discontent.
Like, you're right, Ian. The van is legit.
I know that is
fucking heartbeat.
Yes, sir.
What's his name? B-Rad's building a sick ass van.
Fuck.
I saw his van too.
Bolters have
voice. Look at me. Me too. Me too.
I just watched ZJ's raw footage and I forget.
God damn it, Arson! You have a flute up your ass, or what's going on?
What are you talking about?
That's
that Dan with a recorder.
That's a.
Is it Dan?
Look at some Mary Had a Little Lamb.
It's a queef photo.
You better be playing that with your nose.
Yeah.
Do you know any songs?
The only flute that I play is a skin flute.
True.
Damn right, boy.
Keep the flutes while the music man.
Really good. It's really good, Dan.
Then Here Comes the Bride.
That was trying to be Jurassic Park at one point or another.
Yeah, it was almost, I could feel it.
I heard the wedding march thing too.
Dude, Ian, though, that video dropped the other day, the one that cut up with Arson saying all that stuff.
Yeah,
that was great.
Dude, that was 10 out of 10.
Dude.
That was good when he got Dan.
I had never gone back and rewatched that one night too, so I was like, wow, I was a little angry, wasn't I?
Oh man, you were salty.
I was.
Why?
Oh man.
Oh shit.
That one was fun.
That's Tim.
Oh,
Dang.
actual talent.
We got Esteban in here tonight.
Carson playing one of his pubic hairs.
That is how I have scratched out a horrible living for the past 25 years.
You ever tried to do that?
What, scratch out a living every day?
Scratch out a living for 25 years. Yes, I've done that. Have you done that?
No. I mean, like, try to play your pubes like a fiddle.
No, but I'm thinking about it in seriousness. As soon as someone said it, I started imagining. I was thinking, how much would it hurt to get enough tension on them to make them pluck, and where are they going to come out?
You'd have to shave them all off and then weave them into one long string and then put them on a
No.
shovel.
It's a happy medium. You got to get a good grip on one, maybe with some tweezers, and you have to pull it just past the point of where you can strum it. But you,
yeah. I see no exception to the law of strings, and it should work. Go ahead and try it.
Let me put my pubes up to
what? How much? Like you think?
I know the exception. If it's still attached to himself, and it's
when you tune up a guitar, isn't there something crazy like 500 pounds of pressure on the bridge?
No.
Is it not that high? Is that just some? Is that like?
That's a myth.
You know what, Jake? You just need to start pulling pubes and see.
Yeah.
I'm doing it right now. I got my pubes right up to the fucking mic. Hold on.
I'm always afraid.
My in-laws are over right now.
I'm
I'm just gonna say bye to you, old guy.
Ours is, he's like, got my pubes right up to the mic.
Yeah,
Grandma's
I keep a couple of stray ones just in case I miss pubes. So, like,
oh boy,
I don't have many
I'm
to
always-
work with here.
I'm always like super cautious that one day I'll pull a hair and it'll pull the rest of it out as one long hair.
What?
Wait,
Like they're all connected underneath in a network.
Yeah, like it's just like a network.
You know when you've been riding though, you get monkey butt. You've been riding for a while, and when you take that underwear off that day, there's so much ass hair ripped off in that underwear. It's
All right.
crazy.
On that note, I think I'm gonna bounce because
How much ass hair do you have?
I have to say that it's never been a problem.
Oh, you know what's more embarrassing now when I take my helmet off after a long ride and I look how much of my hair is left in the helmet. I'm like,
Jesus Christ, are you sure you don't have cancer? What's wrong with you?
I'm just getting old, man. I'm fucking losing my hair.
It sounds like you're dying. I would get
Well, maybe I am.
Seriously, I don't even know what you're talking about, dude.
You might not be losing your hair. It might just be cancer.
Yeah,
might just have cancer.
That surprise cancer. No, dude, for real. I've been using like I don't even use the real shit. I use knockoff. Real.
I've been using Nair every day. Is that? Do you think that?
I put this like moose looking shit in there. It's like Equate brand.
I'm gonna bounce.
No, you're not.
Later.
All right. Good night, Cobra.
Hey, let me ask you something real quick before you go.
Yeah. Go ahead, Jake.
I love you.
Yeah, you completely.
He's still here though. He's still here.
It wasn't even me.
This is ridiculous.
You remember Lion King? Okay, remember in Lion King when he
the jungle, the mighty jungle.
he kills him, and he tells him it's his fault? Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty intense. You know, every now and again, my dog gets up on the bed without my permission. So I just I very slowly push him off, and I go, "Long live the king!" And then I finally just push him off.
That is so wrong.
It is, and he looks at me the same way every time. Like he's like, "No, please."
Yeah, he's like, seriously, I want to get up there.
I thought you were gonna say that when these hoes get up on your dick without your permission. That's the worst.
All right, well, nice meeting you, Woody. Have a good night. Good night, guys.
Good night,
buddy.
Hey, real quick before you go. Dan, is your car like? What did they do? They just put the headers on it today?
Just some headers.
And
they
tuned
did
it?
a Dynatune, yeah.
When are they gonna make it stupid?
We're like they're setting up a day in 2 days. They have to figure out the schedule.
You're
when
such
the
a
schedule
bastard.
Why?
Because you're gonna have a sick ass car, and they're just gonna do it for you. Because fucking, I mean, I get why it's cool. It's good advertisement for them, but
Well, it's not gonna be like a free thing. It's just gonna be
I thought
a
it was.
discount type of deal. No, it's gonna be super. If I could, I would. I'd be all about it. But
oh, I thought you said they were gonna like just fucking start throwing parts into it.
I wish.
Hey, Dan.
Thought it.
Watch that fucking Corvette I post tomorrow. That shit's ridiculous.
Oh, of Cletus's?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let her rip, Tater.
Cletus.
I've ridden in that bitch, dude. I've never ridden a Corvette before.
All
but
the bald eagles. How much does this? How much does his make?
like 800 at least.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Nasty.
Stupid.
I met him at SEMA one year. I met him at SEMA 1 year before he was really a thing. He's pretty funny.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. I didn't know he lived like fucking half an hour away from me too.
Ask him if he knows who Do It Dan is.
I did. I was talking about all the channels and shit because he just happened to be commenting on my shit. So I was like, "Do you watch other motorcycle channels and shit?" But yeah, I guess car guys and motorcycle channels, probably more motorcycle channels watch car guys, but there are some car channels that probably get bored watching car channels.
Yeah, I met him and 1320 like together at SEMA last year.
You know, Super Computers Rob?
Yeah. That guy's fucking bananas.
Yeah, he was down too. I met him. He was pretty cool.
Is he as weird in person as he looks on his videos?
No, he's not as bad. Like I don't know. I think he's just kind of like when he gets on the video, he just doesn't really know how to like.
He looks like the uncle that would touch you.
Like he's a good. I don't know about all that, but I'm saying like he's not awkward in person. It's like he gets awkward on camera pretty much.
I sold T-shirts and they sold.
He
It
just
had
gave
my
away an
face on it, and it said "Uncle with benefits."
Uncle with benefits. That is so
Everyone was giving me shit about being a pedo, like because I'm old and I play video games. So I just ran with it.
Uncle Woody.
Is that a Woody in your pants, or are you just happy to see me?
Why not both?
It's okay. I think video
Moto
games in our
Steve,
society
hell
is
yeah,
like
dude.
even getting more and more like mainstream.
Yeah.
Which I'm excited about. What? Hey, have you played Planet Coaster? That's my shit right now.
No. What is
Play
it?
It's like Roller Coaster Tycoon except newer.
Ah.
That's my jam. You build a roller coaster. It's the fucking
Yeah,
smash right now.
Every time I see you log into the chat, I see him. I'm like, Dan, you're a gay as fuck.
Dude, it is the fucking smash.
Why don't you go build a coaster and ride some dicks on it?
I will.
I
It's
remember the
so
old
much
coaster
fucking
game. That was
fun.
fun.
It's so much fucking fun. Don't knock it till you try it.
All right, all
Remind
right.
me of Genital Joust though.
My wife turned on my Xbox to play a Christmas DVD for our baby, and when she turned it on, she's like, "Why is it like taking 30 minutes to turn on?" I'm like, I haven't turned it on in like a year. It's probably going to update for a little while. Oh shit! I don't know. Video games. What are those things?
Speaking of video games, are we going to tip lash it tonight or what?
Video games.
Late.
Probably not. I should probably actually get going because I still have to shower and then.
Oh my god!
You just put some Axe body spray on.
You still have to shower. It's like 11 o'clock at night. Like, what are you waiting?
Back to work tomorrow.
Like Neil's last shower was a week ago on his last day of work.
I've been playing in the shower for a fucking week.
I got a really long shower.
Dude, you got some bath salts.
I'm soaked in like a week's worth of whiskey. Come on.
Yeah,
Got like 3/4 inch of fucking cheese on his nuts.
I just take my shower before so that when I get up in the work for work in the morning,
I bet
I'd be better without like the crotch sweat, in there.
Yeah,
like,
I feel much
dried out and
cleaner.
nice.
I bet fucking Kai sometimes just gets like a secondary high or drunk from cuddling you at night sometimes. Just soaked in bourbon and shit.
But sometimes it's the other way around, though.
Yeah,
right?
probably.
She seems like she can hold her liquor with the best of them.
I can't. I'm just getting over a 2-day hangover. Yay!
Good job.
Yeah, that's because I went and played on my neighbors. They went nuts.
You're not supposed to drink mouthwash.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
How else are you supposed to get minty fresh intestines?
I knew a girl. I knew a girl that got a DWI or whatever DUI, and she's trying to tell the cops, well, mouthwash. I just did mouthwash, and they're like, "Yeah, it doesn't work that way." Like,
and no.
I just decided that I would drink a whole bunch of rubbing alcohol. I don't know what's the problem, officer.
Do you guys have breathalyzers? Has anyone ever bought one?
No.
Oh, like a person?
Well, not legal. Yeah. Not like on
I had
purpose.
a little weird one in my wallet.
I want to see the one that starts a car. I've never seen one in person.
I saw one on my friend's scooter.
Our podcast did a drinking episode, so we all bought breathalyzers to prove
I've had
how
friends
drunk
try
we
to
were.
get us to blow 'em
To prove it.
Yeah.
You bought like the portable breath testers. Is that what you used?
I think you have it still.
Actually, it's on my desk. Here. This is it's my alcohol breath tester.
Oh yeah, that's like a legit one too. I've seen that like the little keychain ones.
Yeah, it was like
shit,
$80.
that's like a legit one.
That's just what the
all
cops
these
use. That's the
things.
same thing. Yeah.
Is
And
it?
then
Dang, I need to give me one of those.
Yeah.
You put this. Fuck,
Hit.
I'll open
Blow
it.
into it right now.
Yeah.
Put your
I
lips
will.
on it.
I haven't been drinking though.
That's called the fun factor meter.
So you just
You need to go take a shot and.
Oh. You always gotta blow real hard. But what did it
That was
say?
fantastic. What is it? Oh, 0?
When it's done, it'll tell me I haven't been drinking. There it is.
0%.
Woo!
Now go check that.
If you like take one shot of whiskey and then you do it, will it?
Yeah, it'll light the fuck up. The thing is, you're not supposed to take a breathalyzer for like 15 minutes after you drink.
Yeah.
So right after you drink, your mouth's coated with alcohol, and it'll do something really high.
Yeah, but
dude, owning this breathalyzer opened my eyes because they taught us somewhere. I forget, school, YouTube, I forget, and they said not to take it like the breathalyzer. They said, you know what? If you're innocent, go for the blood test. Just decline that and go for the other. And now I see why. Like you could have a beer, one beer, but if you just drank it, you'll be way over the limit on a breathalyzer.
And doesn't it take forever for them to like take you down to the station and do a blood test? Doesn't that take like fucking? Like, can you imagine? Like,
it would seem like it would.
You'd sober up by the time you got there.
But it's better than get a DUI.
If you're not gonna do what's easier for them, then I'm assuming they're gonna make it as long as possible.
Difficult for you.
Yeah,
well,
I almost
you
got
can be
busted hard
sober
one time for that though, because and it was the same thing. I had 2 beers in this bar, and then it was funny because like I had like 1 beer, and then I was waiting a long time. It was right before we were gonna leave, and I had finished another one and walked out the door. I was completely fine, 100 sober. You know, it literally had been like 2 hours since I had the previous beer because I knew I was driving that night. I was taking my sister. I was gonna drive her car home for her because she was shitty. And I came out of the parking lot, and they told me it was like a holiday weekend. They're like, we just get to test you. You don't get a choice. Like I was actually in the car already with it running, and the guy came and knocked on the window and told me to get out. It was a breath test. And I've always heard that's like a weird gray area when they say it's a holiday weekend and you don't have the right to refuse and all this shit. They can just make you do it. Like I've always heard like if you wanted to fight that you could, but I was so confident. I was like, okay. And I blew that thing. I was what's the limit? Isn't it like 0.08? Right? Isn't that what it's supposed to be? Because whatever it was, I think I was 0.079.
Dang. Edge.
You know what he does? He goes, can you do it again? Blow a little harder this time. And I was like, no. How about no? But he made me get it. What are you doing there?
They put me on the main screen for some reason. Like,
okay.
Sorry, I forgot to unclick it when we were looking at the breathalyzer. I want to see that thing.
Okay. My bad. But yeah, that was like the cop. I remember the cop. Can you blow it harder? And I was just no, absolutely not. But he still made me get like a cab.
Yeah, Jake's like, get in the back seat with me. I'll blow it harder.
Right. Yeah, but he told me he goes well here he goes I can't give you a DW. He told me this. He goes I can't give you a DWI, but what I can do is I'll follow you. I'll pull you over for the very first thing you do wrong. I'll give you a DUI or something. And I was just like, so basically you're telling me not to drive. It's like, yeah, get a ride or basically you're gonna go to jail. And I was like, okay,
dang,
I will find a ride.
I'd been like, follow me, bitch. I don't care. Do the blood test.
It was funny because I actually lived like a mile from the bar where I used to live at the time. I asked him, I was like, can I walk? Will you let me walk home? And he told me no. He told me he'd give me a drunk in public.
Jesus.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, he was weird. And you know what are you gonna do? You're just like, all right, fuck, you know. Trying to go to jail. Like, yeah, even if I could get a lawyer and fucking do whatever. Like, I'm not.
I want to play a game.
Do you guys ever watch any of the Australian moto vloggers at all? Like maybe like Captain Cranky or Mr. Oz Adventure?
Riding with mushroom tip?
Yeah. Those guys, they can get stopped anytime and be breathalyzed randomly. Can you believe it?
It's ridiculous.
Remember our rider's life used to get pulled over constantly just to check his helmet.
Yeah, no. And they said that having GoPros on your helmet's illegal and all this shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, I think they fixed that. There was a issue for a while, but I think they finally passed the law making it legal.
The difference between them and us is they go balls deep on the minuscule shit, whereas most of the cops here don't give a rat's ass unless you're.
Well, you guys like get excited when the police pull you over, like, oh, this is a million views.
Gold,
I know. I burned it out on my channel. It was
not me.
Yeah. The clickbait doesn't even work for you anymore.
Yeah, like
too many cop encounters.
I bought the Grom when I had this Grom for a year.
What's without a wheelies?
We used to go do wheelies in parking lots until cops would kick us out. So I had for a while there at least once a week a video with a cop in it, legitimately like yelling at us in a parking lot. And they can't really do anything; they just tell you to leave. I mean, Bank knows all about this, I'm sure. So
I don't even put those in; they're not even like they're worthless to put in there because it doesn't look like idiots.
Yeah, so that was the thing. It still happens. We just don't show it off anymore.
Really, it's not even worth putting on YouTube now.
Well, it's not that. It's just like I don't want to make it look like I'm just looking like a hoodlum hopping around different lots, but that's the reality of it. We go somewhere and get kicked out. Sometimes we bullshit with the cops and stuff, but
I used to get a lot of the people too, and it got kind of annoying where
I don't want to feel like a weirdo filming a cop. You know what I mean? Like unless it's some crazy shit. You know,
he's just doing it. You kind of figure out they're just there.
Yeah, exactly. You just bullshit with them like normal people. It's not like that's crazy video to post on YouTube. You know, it's like having a conversation on here. You know.
Mm-hmm. But like you said, you get like if you start putting a lot too with cops like that. I used to get a lot of comments where people were like, "Yeah, fuck the cops," and they get like
those
hyped up on it.
Are the
like,
ones I really want.
I'm not really all about that. So.
Yeah, and they look forward to nothing but cop videos from me, and they're like, "All right, well, fuck this guy. He doesn't do fuck the cop videos." Bouncing.
Yeah, we walked down the same path there, didn't we?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. I could have an whole video on the channel like I'm like, well, if you get pulled over and you're just super cool, you'd be surprised what you can get away with.
Yeah, like honestly, every time that I've just been like super chill, cops were like, "All right, well, have a good day."
Yeah.
I've been stopped on the street for some hilarious things, like multiple, like wheeling through like around traffic, like going. Yeah, like the best one I remember. I pulled out of my apartments. I did a wheelie, put it down, swerved between two cars that were going like a little bit slow, re-pulled up a wheelie, was just flying down the road, and I shot into this turn, no signal, like from the other lane, like shot around this turn to pull onto the service road, so I was going to get on the highway. I'm sitting there waiting on the service road at the stop sign. I hear this Harley pull up next to me, and I look over, and sure enough, it's a cop, and he's just looking at me. And I just smile at him, and he's like, you just want me to? I bet you want me to pull over, don't you? And he's like, yeah, why don't you go ahead and do that real quick? Okay.
I always give him that hand gesture, like you put your hand up, kind of like you're waving, kind of like my bad, and usually they kind of just do their thing. Like around my area, they got better shit to do. I mean, I guess in Texas, it's a little more spread out. So.
Bye bye. You gonna go bye bye?
Who knows?
That's not words. Try again.
That wasn't
bad.
He's rough, man.
I can't turn the camera on, but it's being goofy right now.
All right, guys. Well, I think I'm gonna call. I'm gonna give you a 5-minute warning. I'm gonna go head to bed and get ready for shit tomorrow.
I don't.
Oh,
Have a good day. Back to work, man.
Yep. Thanks.
Back
Hey,
in the
nice meeting you,
grind.
Woody, man. Thanks for stopping by and sharing some stories. You're welcome back anytime.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks for having me in.
All right, Ian. Take care, man.
Later, buddy.
Have a good night,
guys. Yep. Good night, guys.
Good night, Neil.
So now we beatbox for the last 5 minutes.
Does it automatically turn
Just
off?
the last bit. Yeah, at 5 minutes. Well, at 5 minutes it goes off air, and then everyone's just here.
Yeah,
Nice.
then it's
Yeah,
an
but what we
after
do, we're
party.
gonna start beatboxing until it's off air. Ready, go.
No.
Yeah, no, that's too early. Too early.
This is
Hey, Derek. Hey, are you guys coming down for the ride? Are you guys gonna make it?
It's up to Arson.
Oh, Derek, we have that thingy on the 8th.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
This is 14th, so. Yeah.
Okay, well,
wrong day.
Well, just text it to me real quick because I forgot. Honestly,
it has to do with the diesel.
Cryptic.
text me. I'm fucking dumb fucked right now, dude. At that.
Sorry, we didn't play Quiplash. Sorry, Vegas girl. Didn't happen.
You notice that half the viewers love it and the other half absolutely hate it.
There's a weird thing that happens when we play Quiplash. Just people get way into it, and you can also watch the a lot of people leave when we start playing. So it's always like catch-22 thing. It's weird.
What do you guys do in the pre-show before you get live? You talk shit about other YouTubers?
Yeah, totally.
We touch dicks.
That's all we do.
It says in front of my sorry, Sadie. Sorry. You didn't hear that word. La, 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 la.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not.
Good.
That's when all the clothes come off.
All right. Night night.
First live chat 2017.
Oh yeah, we made no mention of that. I guess everybody will figure it out.
Fuck it.
She was trying to say brick and pop pop, but
Oh.
Gigi was easier.
Night. Sorry, that was.
We got
mute my
plenty
mic at all,
going on.
apparently.
Oh.
Well, hey Dan, remember that secret stuff that we're gonna do that we're gonna talk about just so people think we're cool?
Shut the fuck up. But anyway, what do you guys think about a Viking funeral? Me and my dad.
Oh God, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I want to do a
totally
fucking
down with
Viking
this.
funeral, dude.
Who's
I wanna
killing
do that.
themselves?
Do you watch the Vikings the show?
Huh?
No.
The show is dope.
But
No,
who's gonna
fuck Vikings. I don't know nothing about that show, but I like the way that they like fucking send people off.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
shit's
yeah.
dope, dude.
They burn them. So you know what they do? They put their women in there with them too. Like their women's alive and
Really?
So,
The woman's alive?
So yeah, they'll burn a bunch of treasure with them because they think it's all going to go with them. I mean, you don't have any treasure. You got this old KLR, but we'll put it on a boat.
Dude, that
You
hey,
know what we gotta do? You
man's trash,
pass
man.
away. I mean, not that I want to like think about you dying like tomorrow, but I want to get like a shitty boat, put it in the LA River, and put your KLR on it with your body.
Bro, we could do that, and then just like everyone just fucking scramble, just so no one gets fired.
And it'll just look like a tire fire down there.
Just except for the VIN number.
You just gotta wait for the fucking high tide or whatever. So it's like those rivers are actually surprisingly fast, man. They got this undercurrent that'll fucking sweep you off your feet.
We got some cliffs over here in San Diego. I'm just saying.
Man, not the Egyptians. The Vikings did it too. Dude, yeah, like even at your funeral, no face reveal. Well, okay, the same helmet on, same shit.
Well, because the reason I brought that up is because like my uncle, he had a fucking burial at sea. They literally tied him up in a sail, and they put an anchor in his feet. And then
the military?
Yeah, well, yeah. But it's not because he was in the military, but it's just a special thing that we did. And they fucking put in a casket, and they fucking like hoisted the thing up, and he just fell off the bottom and swam.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. So
making fire arrows must be hard. Have you guys thought this through? Like, wouldn't the arrow? I mean, like the front of it would be the sail, right? So it would like want to flip around and fly backwards or sideways.
With the arrow?
Well, the part like, how do you get it to? There must be something on the front that's like big and bulky and to catch fire.
No, you just fucking like put them in a pontoon boat or something, and then just fucking like fill it up with like gasoline or fucking.
I'm with you on that part. It's getting the arrow to fly while it's on fire. Like,
oh no, people used to do that all the time. You just get like some cloth.
They do it.
We'll do it the modern way. We'll set a quadcopter on fire and we'll slam that into it.
That'd be cool.
Do like some Tex Rack style, whatever that guy is. Like, we just bought this brand new quad.
You can set that quadcopter in